Yes, my people, welcome back to another Arsenal watch along. Arsenal versus Brighton in the fourth round of the Carabao Cup at the Emirates. And I'm with, you already know, Gunners Street. We're back again
Big
as a
stuff.
duo with
You
another
already
live.
know.
As you guys tune in, please drop a like as you tune into the stream, whether you're tuning in on Gunners Street or on KapeHasPausa. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and drop your comments. Is anything you comment on the show, we read out on screen. We'll converse with you guys and enjoy the game with you guys. So please share the stream and
Share around, share around.
there you go. Yeah, Steph, how you feeling today before we get into the stream? Talk to the people. Anything you want to say?
Good, bro. First of all, glad to be here from the start, bro. Last couple of watch alongs, I wasn't here from the start. So good to just be here and here early. Life be lifing, guys. So finally good to see and be here to go talk with you guys from kickoff all the way to the end, man. It's gonna be a good one. This game, man. But just excited, guys. Don't forget to comment, responding to all comments all the time, always looking to get active in this one. So drop your likes. Let's try to get this live up and share it around, people. If you know anyone that's interested in watching watch alongs, share it around. Let's get this to about if we get this to like 20 likes. If we can get 20 likes on both sides, that's a good stream, people. That's a good stream. So let's get 20 likes, people. Share it around, hit the like button, show some love. 20 likes is the goal for today's stream on each side. So show your love and support. KP, talk to me, bro.
Yes, my boy. Lineups, bro. Obviously, game starts in about 15 minutes time, but very, very interesting lineups. Mikel's rotated. Obviously, made 11 changes to the team. Didn't think he would have gone that in terms of that much rotation, but I'm happy about it. Obviously, you see notable additions are Darman and Harriman and Noose to the starting lineup as well. Obviously, KAPE getting his first start, and also Lewis Kelly and Waneri back into the team. So, what's your
So
reaction to the
happy.
lineup, bro?
So
Talk to me.
happy, bro. So happy. When I seen the lineup, I was cheesing, bro, because we were live last night and we were talking about how much changes does he make. And I was kind of the one saying, like, I want to see changes. I want to see guy. I had Doman to start originally. So, and then we saw the quote at night, well, night for me, early morning, your time. We saw the quote come out about how we spoke about Doman, and I instantly sent it to you and said Doman is definitely playing. I felt it that he would have started. And I'm first of all happy to see Doman start, happy to see Waneri get a start as well. Harry Mananus, very, very happy for him because I haven't gotten the chance to see a lot of him like full 90, but I saw he scored some goals in the under 21s. I saw a few of the goals he scored in some of the games, some important ones for the team actually. So I'm very excited. I just want to see guys taking their chances today and ultimately playing with the freedom. Because again, in the league, we know every single game is a pressure game. We play against a low block. This is an opportunity for guys who are not really in and amongst it or just on the fringes of looking in at first team opportunities to really say, like, yeah, let me show to the manager what I can do with the opportunity is given, man. And this is a game that I think Brighton are going to try to impose themselves on us, and I think opportunities will be there. So I'm happy, man. Very, very happy with the 11. What about
That's
you?
just it, bro. That's just it, bro. Like, obviously, I thought Mikel was going to go strong. As you know, I said yesterday in our preview that obviously I had Gokras starting, Saka, Trossard, all of the
Yes.
boys. So that's because I just didn't see him rotating. But if there was a game to rotate, if there was a game to, get like the likes of Darman minutes, Harman and Nusin and what he can do, good minutes for Ranieri and Norgard and Hincapié and Ben White as well. Obviously, happy that he's back in the lineup. It's a good opportunity. And obviously, on the other side, giving a lot of rest to players like Saka, like Gabriel, like Gokras, who's been playing every game. So it's a good lineup, and obviously it's interesting because what message is Mikel sending? Obviously, what is that? How does Brighton react off that? And also, you want to see some of these players perform and step up and potentially state their claim to be, added squad depth for the season moving on. So I'm excited because you don't know what to expect now. And obviously, it is a game we want to win, but I still think there's enough quality in there for us to get the win as well.
Absolutely. And that's what makes me excited ultimately for the game, because even though it's a heavily rotated squad, we know Lewis Kelly last season was a starter. Ben White was at one point one of the best right backs in this league, touted as that. Mosquera has already came in and shown that he can adapt to this Arsenal team. And then Capia is a top-level talent who came from a Leverkusen side that went unbeaten. So that defense is still nothing to be sniffed at. I think that defense still has quality in it. If you look at Norgard and Moreno, two experienced players, they're gonna do their thing, and then you have Waneri who gives you quality, and then you have that youthful enthusiasm in the front line that's gonna potentially get you goals, and you also have Eze that's gonna bring his quality as well, man. So I'm happy with the 11 all around. I think that, like you said, there is quality to win this game, and I want to see guys really state their claim and take their chances, man, because you never know down in the season if let's just say, God forbid, Jesus doesn't come back as we expect him to. Havertz maybe might struggle with an injury, or maybe Havertz moves into midfield. You never know what can happen there. Harman Anus could be the guy we looked at. We looked about Cheeto Obi Martin when he was in Arsenal still. Maybe he could come through when we needed a striker and just give us something. So you never know. His number got called tonight. If he impresses the manager, that could be something look long term coming through, because we haven't really had a heel end striker breakthrough like consistently and be a top level guys in a while. So I wouldn't mind it, man. Very, very excited. Very excited.
Yeah, he's a very good player. 17 years old, quite a lanky build. Yes. Like a interesting running style. But I think he can finish. He will put himself about. He's a very quality player on the ball as well. Diamond and him have a quite good link up. They played it through a lot of the youth teams together. So there'll be a lot of understanding of those players as well. Same thing with Waneri and Lewis Skelly. As everyone tunes in, obviously drop a like on the video, whether you're on KapeHasPausa or Gunners Street. Drop a comment as well. What's your reaction to the lineups or the Arsenal lineup? What do you think of the lineup? Are you surprised? Do you think they're strong? Let's throw it over to you guys in the comments. Appreciate everyone tuning into the lives as well. But
they got leave predictions too.
Yes, please, everyone drop your predictions as well. I think yesterday I went with 2-0. I think you went with
I went 1-0 actually. I'm actually kind of confident now that I see the lineup. We'll see how the game plays.
I hope we can get a few goals.
I'll stick with my 1-0.
I think we can score a few goals today. I think we can get.
I think so.
I think Brighton will try and attack us. Obviously, it will be interesting to see how our press looks like as well. We have a couple of young players in there. Obviously, maybe the intelligence of the press isn't there, but in terms of how they actually play, the energy that they'll show, the risk that they want to take, obviously, I think the spaces will be there to exploit. We saw that Brighton against United, how they play and expansive. They do the spaces in behind. They do commit a lot of players forward. So let's see. Appreciate everyone tuning into the live. Drop a like on the video. Drop a like. Again, comment down your reaction to the lineups and your predictions for this game. I just want to ask you about the Brighton team. The Brighton team, obviously, as we read out, obviously, shout out BBK Sports. He says Max is cooking everybody today, fam. Hey, bro,
I'm believing in it.
I was in your live, and I was saying, obviously, if Max don't start, I was asking BBK if Saka don't start, would he start Max? He was like, of course. And I think I feel the same, and obviously, I know you feel the same. Like, he's definitely the one you're gonna watch. First start for Arsenal, the youngest ever player to start for Arsenal at 15 years old. It's actually crazy when you think about it. And it's a big game, obviously. We haven't really seen him in the last couple of games for Arsenal. Obviously, a lot of players have been fit. We've had stronger benches, but obviously now is the opportunity for him to play. Same with Hanus, and I hope he takes it. I do think he's going to take it, though.
Yeah. Nah. You expect him to take it. We've seen him already play against very, very strong Premier League opposition, albeit pre-season. He's still playing football nonetheless against top-level opposition. So I'm expecting him to come in. I know a lot of pressure is going to be on him, so I'm not going to sit here and say I'm expecting him to do X, Y, Z. I just want the guys that come in today to just play with freedom, and not only Max, Waneri as well, because people have been talking online about him getting minutes. So I just want to see Waneri play and enjoy his football. I want to see all the guys enjoy their football today, man. BBK says I hated playing against left-footed wingers. Trust me, bro. It's a long day sometimes when you play a left-footed guy, and a nice left-footed winger too, bro. You hate playing against left-footed wingers for real.
Boy, luckily I was never a fullback for me to have that. But left-footed guys are just always somehow they just always can dribble a bit better or go past you a bit better, and obviously they're always able to cut in and just shoot because they're just so very, very one-footed left-footed players. So it's it's interesting. But look,
KP, are you a two-footed player?
Yes, I'm not gonna say I have a 5-star weaker foot, but I do use my weaker foot to shoot. I give me a lot of power, and I can pass and ping the ball on my left foot. How about you, bro?
Bro, I would not claim my left foot as an overall talent. I use it if I have to. I would not say it's oftentimes the best, especially not for shooting. But yeah, man, I used to hate playing against left-footed guys, bro.
Anyone in the chat? Is anyone in the chat both-footed? Or is anyone in the chat left-footed? Obviously, just drop in the comment below as well. Let's see. BBK said there should be some interesting interchange between the front three. Yeah, I agree. They're all and Wanyeri can interchange the positions as well, Diamond as well, and
Yeah.
you know, he stretches the pitch. So I think it's going to be very, very interesting. Like, BBK, what's your reactions to the lineup? What do you think about the lineup as well? And everyone that's tuning in, appreciate tuning into the live. Drop a comment down below. Smash the like button. Smash the subscribe button. Very, very exciting day. Obviously, we need Arsenal to win this. I thought, but obviously, nevertheless, obviously, even though obviously we are starting a rotated lineup, I do want to obviously know that I do want to win this game, and I do want to go through the Carabao Cup. I did predict I do want us to win the Carabao Cup this year, and despite rotation, I still want to feel like we can go through.
Absolutely.
Obviously, our bench does give us that confidence that if we do need a bit more experience, a bit more quality, we have those players on the bench, a bit of rest obviously to come on as well. And I think the only caveat I'll say to that though is if you are going to rotate, it would be the home game that you play. Obviously, at Port Vale, people are thinking that's an easy opposition, but that's an away game, tough game, obviously tough ground. So I just wanted to say that. I don't know how you feel obviously about the tie, even though we've rotated.
Nah, I hear the logic, obviously. Like that's why I kind of wanted to see like heavy rotation, especially playing at home. I just wanted to see like confidence from the manager to back his squad, because that's something that everybody before was talking about. He doesn't rotate the guys. He doesn't use the squad well enough. He doesn't rotate guys in and out and give guys certain opportunities. A lot of these guys from the outside looking in, and they're going to be looking to take their chance. And I think that shows a sign of confidence from Mikel now that says it's not that I don't like the guys or I don't like to rotate. I would love to rotate. I just have to need, and I need the quality. He clearly has the quality now, which what Arsenal fans have been saying all season. It's up to these guys now to go on the pitch and really show it and stamp their claim. Because if we go through to the next round of the cup, that's the quarterfinals now. And again, you put your name to get us this far. You have a name to put yourself in the hat to be starting in the quarterfinal. BBK asks if the quarterfinal draws immediately after the match. I think so. I think it's like about 15-20 minutes after the match that the draw comes out. So it'll be interesting to see if we go through who we'll be playing straight after the game.
Yeah, the draw starts at 10:30 UK time. So I think that should be about like 30 minutes after kickoff.
Yeah.
Normally they because obviously some ties could have the possibility of going to penalties.
Penalties,
so a better time just in case that happens. So obviously 5 minutes to kick off. The game's about to start. I'm feeling excited again. Every Arsenal game, you just feel that buzz. Obviously, appreciate everyone tuning in and watching this game alongside us. I appreciate it. Again, get your predictions into the comments. What's your predictions? What's your score predictions? Let's see who has the most accurate ball knowledge. Do you know what I'm saying? Also, let's predict some goal scorers. Let's do that before we start. I'm gonna say Max to get a goal today.
I knew you were gonna go Max.
I think even as well. I think Eze will score. Shout out Nems in the chat. Obviously, I know your game's on as well, so obviously you're gonna be focusing on them. Obviously, I haven't seen your lineup or how Liverpool looking, but just shout you out as well. And BBK says, of our second unit to collect a clean sheet today, it's long for the rest of the league. Good luck on scoring on us. I agree.
I agree.
Of course, and I agree. Obviously, our back line is still strong. Obviously, you got White, Mosquera, and KAPE, Lewis Kelly. Lewis Kelly's our starting left back from last season. White has been our starting right back for many a season. You've seen how Mosquera's played, and KAPE obviously is still unknown in the Arsenal team, but obviously Bundesliga winner, Ecuadorian international. He looks very, very, aggressive, very, very comfortable on the ball as well, and obviously playing in that left centre back position, we'll see how comfortable he looks. Could be a player to allow us to give Gabriel some rest.
Bro. So looking forward.
What do you think is going to score today?
Wanyeri. I got Wanyeri. My prediction. I'm going to stick with the 1-0 prediction for now. I do. We'll see how the game unfolds. I'm hoping for more goals, but I'm going to go with Wanyeri as a goal scorer for my 1-0 prediction.
Players walking on to the pitch now. Yeah, because obviously the leadership group, I think it came out. I think it consists of Odegaard, Declan Rice, Saka, Gabriel, and Marino. That's the leadership group.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so obviously Marino's the most senior player in the squad, I think age-wise. So in the starting lineup, I think obviously Nogard is older than him, but obviously Marino's been there for longer. Obviously, appreciate everyone tuning in. Drop a like on the video. Let's get both of these to 10 likes. If you are tuning in on my side, let's push that like button up. And if you're tuning in on Gunners Street, get that like button up as well. Before the game starts, obviously drop your score predictions. What's the score prediction, people? Let's see some score predictions in the comments. Let's see who actually, I'm not saying ball, but has a good feeling about how to read these kind of games. But yeah, just talk on the Brighton team quickly before we start. Obviously, they have got a couple of first team players in there. Obviously, Baleba, quality player in the midfield. Obviously, Jorginho Rota, interesting player to be obviously playing. I think he's playing out wide today. Obviously, Van Hecker has been starting for them as well. Jason Still is a good player, very good player out with his, very good keeper with his feet. But they do have a lot of rotation. A couple of players here that they're not like their main starters. So Arsenal should still be able to kind of get their thing. The realist says 2-0 to the Arsenal, I'm assuming. Who's your goal scorers as well? Appreciate you jumping into the stream.
Big up the realist, big up.
I need us to win this game, man. I think there'll be a lot of space in this game. I think because Brighton shouldn't. Well, I don't think they would have tried to play football anyways. But I think them seeing the lineup,
especially when they see our lineup, they're gonna definitely try to impose themselves and play football. I'm sticking it to it for the headstrong. I definitely feel there's going to be way more goals than one goal in this game. I just feel even looking at their side, like Ruter's quality. The striker they have is a great striker who is quality. Castulas is another good player. Played at the weekend. They have players. So they could cause us a threat. We could also cause them a threat because we have the quality. So I think the game is going to be open and both sides are going to look to go for it. It's just who takes their chances more.
We take their chances. That's why I said Arsenal, most of these players, they're not going to get many minutes in the first team. So they need to play free. They need to play with quality as well, not just risk and no brains, but play free, take risks, try exploit the space, and if there's opportunity to shoot. I really think there'll be a big game for Diamond. That he likes to take on players. That he likes to. He has no fear, and hopefully Anus has that same level of play when he plays against these Premier League opposition. So game's about to start. I appreciate everyone tuning in. Get your comments in terms of your score predictions before we start. Obviously Steph has gone 1-0, I've gone 2-0, but I do definitely think there's a lot of goals in this game. I appreciate everyone tuning in. Obviously, as well as that, good evening to everyone. I hope your days have not been too stressful, not been too mad. Obviously, wherever you're tuning in around the world, let us know what you're doing, where you are when you're watching this stream and when you're watching this Arsenal game.
As a side note, though, how must it feel to be 15 and starting for Arsenal? Yo, like, it's crazy. Like, I could only imagine like the nerves I would just be feeling. Me personally, bro, I would be. That would be a big moment, bro. Crazy moment for Max Doman and Anus as well. Happy for the boys. Game is underway from my side, just about.
Yep, kick off from my side as well.
Yeah, man, can't wait for this one, man.
In the middle, I'm excited to see how these young boys play. The realist says Marino or Wanyeri to score. I think Ethan, it's a big game for Ethan. Obviously, he hasn't really been getting that many minutes, obviously, in the team. So, obviously, I feel like this was the competition that he did make his name last season. So, if he can do the same.
Yeah.
So, ball given away from Brighton to Eze on the left-hand side. Gives it to Lewis Skelly.
Cheaply.
Obviously, Arsenal in their half now. Brighton not necessarily pressing Arsenal. Ben White on the ball. Gives it out to Max Diamond. Already positive, trying to take on his man. Look at him. This is what I'm saying. I like the guy. But
from minute one, literally from minute one.
Norgard again gives it to Max Diamond. Good touches. Oh, look at the feet already. Unlucky. Ball lost by Diamond, but he, tried to slip a ball. I think it was to Marino. It's cleared up by the Brighton player trying to play the ball inside. And dealt very comfortably by Ben White. Back to Kepa. Good start from Arsenal. Obviously, Max Diamond is just a good player. Risky pass from Nkapia to Lewis Skelly's cut out by Brighton. It's with Baber now. He takes a long shot outside the box, but comfortably saved by Kepa. He plays it very quickly to Ben White. Yeah, this definitely looks like it's going to be one of those games, back and forth, open type of spaces, which I think will suit a lot of the players in the team. So, yeah. Ben White driving on the ball.
Yeah, we definitely saw a player like Max to receive the ball into his feet early. And we see Ben White. Ben White likes to play with that type of winger. We know what he's like with Saka. So, Ben White is going to be looking to bomb on, look forward to pick up those spaces. And, Wanyeri has a similar play style to Odegaard. I'm very, very interested to see Ben White. I want to see Ben White really lead that transition and really get the boys playing on that side. It's interesting to watch that one.
Yeah.
As we see it develop through the game.
Brighton taking the throw in, play it across their box over on the right hand side. Okay, yeah. So it is pretty much a 1 and a 2. So Marino is playing left 8. Waneri's playing more to the right hand side next to Diamond, which hopefully will be good to have a player that, you know, they can change. Obviously, they are similar players. They can
pass for Moreno was a shot just over.
Press from Arsenal. Full set Waneri now. He gives it to Moreno in the pockets. Moreno takes a shot. Ooh, I think he's just a bit ahead of me, but yeah. Good play from Arsenal. Press. Obviously, Waneri was the ball there, slips it nicely, a little disguise past the Moreno. And I don't mind it for Moreno. It's just to keep it early. It's unlucky from him, obviously off target, but obviously I like the positive nature of how we're playing. Win the ball back, try to get it forward quickly.
But you want to see that. I think that's the good thing about having a Eze and Moreno in there as well. You still need a little bit of experience to get the guys that might have a little bit of nerves, get them on the ball early, let them have a touch, and then really get playing. Because I mean, that's you got to score goals, and we think we have the quality in defense as well. Go back yourself and get some goals.
That's just it, man.
Go back yourself and get some goals. So I think this is really why we could credit the squad depth. Like even then, you could still have a good mix of experience, but still youth. Because Mosquera is still in his early 20s. You still have other guys. You still have Louis Skelly, Waneri, but obviously you still have Norgard, Eze, Moreno.
Shout out AFC always in the chat. Appreciate my bro. Everyone drop a like as you tune in. He says, "I want to win this Carabao Cup, the very first trophy you can win." I agree, bro. A trophy that you can win in, I think it's February. Still a couple of months before, you know, the ability to win, you know, the Champions League or Premier League or FA Cup, and it gives this group of players an experience. If they can win it this year, feel that joy of lifting a trophy, going to Wembley, having that big day, being together, getting through a final. I think it will bode well very, very much for, you know, Premier League title race that we'll be in, because they'll want to taste that glory a bit more. So I hope we can do it. Ball won by Eze and Marino. I think that's a bit soft by the referee.
Yeah, super soft by the referee.
In their half.
Definitely seemed like a foul.
Appreciate everyone tuning into the live. Please drop a like as you tune in. Drop your comment. What's your predictions? What's your thoughts on the lineup? Still early. 4 minutes gone in the first half so far. Obviously, a couple of bright sparks from, you know, Diamond and Waneri. How you feeling? The FC always says Gunners Street. Big you up, bro. Hope your day's been blessed. Hope everyone that's tuning in, hope your day's been blessed so far. You're coming back from work or you're back from work.
Well done, Miles.
And he's pressing down still. Very good touch by Miles. Now he goes on one of his carries, but keeps it simple. Gives it back to KAPE. Definitely want to see KAPE as well. Obviously, his first real, you know, minutes for us, for our club as well. A couple of players that, you know, we're going to be watching. Ben White as well. Happy to see him back playing, starting. Hopefully, he can get some rhythm in his game. Obviously, Mikel said that he has they have had to manage his minutes and his training. Obviously, they just wanted to build some rhythm, but they feel like he's back to a good space.
Now we talked about this. One thing about Brighton, they're gonna try to play, but we already seen early that there's opportunities to win the ball back, and they also have rotated a few guys in there, and the ball is not moving as sharply as they would probably want it to move through the lines. And we do seem to be attacking it and winning it really well, especially Moreno and Waneri. They've been working hard in there.
Yeah.
Which
is why I've just got to continue to put that pressure on them.
Yeah, literally just as I say. The effort is there. So
the live, obviously, just drop a like on the video, whether you're tuning in from Gunners Street or KapeHasPausa. Drop a subscribe as well if you're new, and drop a comment. What's your predictions for the game? AFC always. What's your predictions for the game as well? And who do you want to score in this game? Obviously, Arsenal have just won. Arsenal just won one of their last 5 home games against Brighton. Obviously, so that'll be interesting to see. Obviously, in terms of this game, AFC always says, to be honest, I'm not bothered about the scoreline. I just want to get through to the quarterfinals. I agree, bro.
No, I agree.
As we are in this, everyone in, just comment down below. Who would you want to get in the quarterfinals? Would you want a more easier tie? Obviously, I know there's still some non-Premier League teams in, or would you want one of the Premier League teams to kind of, you know, take them out already? Who would you want in the quarterfinals? Steph, I'll even ask you as well. Who would you want in the quarterfinal?
Let me tell you, our luck, we might end up with potentially, if they go through, we both go through, I should say, Liverpool. I can see our luck ending up with that. Here's Brighton, or good save by Kepa.
Bournemouth lost by Norgard in the middle. Obviously now Jorginho Rota, but very good save by Kepa. So he goes out for Brighton throwing. A bit of, obviously, Norgard looking a bit shaky in the middle.
But in terms of who I'd want in the next round, I think we might get Liverpool just by like coincidence, but I'm not really bothered by who we get, honestly. I think last season we got Palace on the way through. That was a really tough test playing against Palace. We then played Newcastle, who ultimately knocked us out. I think Newcastle have a tough game today. We'll see how they get on, but I wouldn't really mind playing anybody honestly in the league because I think we're that good, and I think the later rounds you get, the more you play your starters. So again, I back our starters with anyone in Europe. So
I agree.
I'll take anyone honestly.
I'll take anyone as well. FC always says the draw after the game tonight. Yeah, I think it starts at 10:30 UK time, so should be about 30 minutes after the final whistle. Obviously, corner for Arsenal now on the right hand side. Ethan taking it. Obviously, Arsenal not having their usual set piece threats, but you still got top players like Marino, like Ben White, and KAPE is a threat from set pieces. Of obviously with something that I know about him as well. And obviously you got Mascara as well. Swings
after
in.
After work.
Pulls out.
Oh fuck.
Kana for Brighton now. 2v1. Good ball. On the right hand side now. Oh, the player puts it just wide. He should have scored that, but this is what we're saying. When you don't have your normal players, you're gonna be that defensive solidity is not gonna be the same level as we've got to expect. And obviously it's a cup game, so obviously Brighton break very well from a corner from Arsenal. Jorginho Rota carries the ball very well, releases the ball really well, lovely through ball. I think the player's got to score there. KEPA does well to close the angle down though. I do appreciate that goalkeeper, and I don't think those things are underrated, obviously. And a shout out to KEPA, obviously. I feel like we have a very, very, very good second keeper. Obviously, someone that will be very comfortable with. Obviously, I know everyone has, when he was signed, people were saying, obviously, Chelsea reject, given some of obviously his history. But for a second keeper, I don't think he can have a better second keeper in the Premier League, in my opinion, anyways.
Yeah, honestly. He was like one of the third. You think he was top 3 for clean sheets last season with Bournemouth? So, I mean, if you have 1 and 2 we have 1 and 3 for clean sheets in the league, then
doing something well.
I'd take that.
Spanish as well, so you can tell that obviously they have that contingency. Obviously, the FC always says doesn't matter who we play, we are more than good enough to beat anyone in this competition. I agree, bro. That's why I'm not really fussed of who we get. Some good play from Norgard, keeping the ball well, giving it to White when he gets fouled. Nice ball from Nkapia down the channels to Anus. Let's see him now. Anus fans Eze on the edge of the box as he takes on his man. Oh, no one in the box. That's where you would have wanted Anus to be, but obviously good play from Eze, good play from Anus. And it's one back now by Nkapia on the left hand side now. Now with Eze, he underlaps Marino ball now. He finds a Wanyeri, but I think it's defended very well by the Brighton player. Oof.
Very well defended.
Good sequences of play from Arsenal in this game so far. I like the laps, I like the ball, obviously. But this is what happens when I like that. As I've been saying to you, bro, we rarely face non-low blocks. Obviously, I know Brighton are sitting in deep right now, but obviously they're not going to be so disciplined within their shape. Obviously, offside from Diamond. Obviously, I think him and Ben White still learning to play with each other, but that was a bit of a poor one. But 10 minutes gone by. Obviously, a couple shots from Arsenal, a couple shots from Brighton. Something you expect in a cup game.
But another thing I like to see is that like how we would play with the first team and how we want to dominate field tilt and dominate the possession in their half of the field and how we're looking to play. We're still playing like that even with the backup team in. So we're still looking to impose ourselves, pin them in their own half, and still playing their half of the field and dominate the game. So I like to see that there's also that confidence there to really take the game to Brighton in that specific way, not have the game as an open basketball game, if you will, because it can go like that often. Sometimes you don't have guys who are consistently playing in there, knowing each other and understanding and having that chemistry. But you can see that the work is there. The boys are putting in that work.
Yeah, the press is there. When you have young legs in that front three, there should be a lot. Anus has a lot of pace as well, long strides.
Yes,
it'll be interesting to see how we can use his pace and obviously his long strides. Obviously, he does make a lot of runs. Of something that I've seen of him. He loves to run the channels. Very, very neat as well. So we'll see interesting play. Brighton switch the ball out, obviously, to the left-hand side, play it back essentially. And shot from Diego Gomez, but it goes just wide. A couple shots from Brighton. As I said, it's going to be a basketball game because obviously Brighton play that. They're comfortable in possession. Yeah. They also have players that want to prove to themselves, obviously, to get some minutes in the Premier League. Obviously, they want to progress through this competition as well, try and win a trophy. So we'll see. So shout out the Scout Archives. How you doing, bro? What's your predictions for the game? What's your prediction for the game? How you feeling for the start from Arsenal so far?
He said, ready for this hate watch. Who you support? Let's go archives. Who's your team? Hate watch is interesting. Another hate watch. Okay. Yeah, how do you feel about the start from Arsenal still? Even though you're here to hate watch. What do you think about Arsenal?
I think looking around at the other scores in the Carabao Cup tonight, obviously still 0-0 in the Palace Liverpool game. 1-0 to Swansea against City. Very interesting. And obviously Chelsea are winning 1-0 against
Swansea are up. Wow.
Ball with Max.
City have been suffering, yo. Suffering.
Funny enough, they were in decent form, obviously, before they did lose to Villa. But obviously, they do have a lot of weaknesses.
Yeah, they've had some inconsistent results so far this season. Like they've been hot, they've been pretty hot and cold. Sometimes they get a good result, then they'll, like you said, they've been on a pretty decent run of form, regained it. But no, whole game just started, so we'll see how they recover. But that'd be 2 losses on the bounce for them. Not good at all.
Shout out to you, mad bro. What are you telling me, bro? Hope you're good. What's your predictions for the game? How you feeling? Scout Icaf says you just tuned in. Obviously, I think Steph said what team you supporting. Obviously, if you hate watching, where you coming from? And obviously, I'm pretty sure your team must be playing today. And he's putting Van Heck under pressure now, and it goes out for a Brighton throw-in. Let's get your score predictions so far. Do you want to see us get Max involved in the game a bit more? Obviously, he is that talisman, but obviously at the same time, there's players like Ethan and Eze as well on the pitch, so they're gonna obviously take responsibility. Lewis Kelly putting some press. So I should know this based on the display pick. Let me see. I'll have a look. Timberlina. He's a United fan, is my boy. Who are you looking at today? What game are you watching? Are you watching this game or are you watching any other game as well? I think obviously Spurs as well are playing Newcastle, if I'm correct. Let me see what the score is in that game. So that game starts at 8 o'clock, so he's about to start late. That's another good time.
Norgard, he has it here. Finds Dolman. Dolman, good touch.
Norgard found Dolman.
It looks.
I think he should have gone on his right foot there. But either way, obviously, good play. I like how we're winning the ball back in the middle. Obviously, the press is good through the middle as well. Appreciate everyone jumping into the live. Drop a like as well. Don't forget. Drop a comment in the comments as well. Or 3 likes on my side. Let's try to get that to 10 likes as well.
Already on my side. Let's get this to 10 likes.
Taylor Madden said he's only watching the Arsenal only, of course.
Oh, for God.
Long throw from Norgard. Knocked on by KAPE, but I think that's gone out for Brighton. Throw-in.
Okay.
Archive says he's watching Arsenal. He wants to see Max from the start. Yes. What's your impressions on him so far? 16 minutes gone. What's your thoughts on how he started? I think Ethan has also started quite brightly as well. Taylor Made said he's feeling confident. Yeah, I'm feeling very confident as well. I like the team. It's refreshing. I think when you play players I don't usually play, especially when you have a couple of youngsters as well. One is the way Wenger used to do it in these competitions, which I like because it keeps that heritage going where, you know, a lot of people or a lot of the Arsenal fan base, and maybe not a lot of the non-nerdy ones wouldn't know who Yannis is if they don't really follow 21. So they're going to be able to see him for the up front, see how he looks. Same thing with Diamond, see him from the start in KAPE. So it takes a bit of pressure because obviously if you're playing the first team players, you're going to expect them to play well. You're going to expect them to kind of goals. I'm not saying you're not expecting he has to play well, but there's a bit less pressure on these guys and a bit more like intrigues to see how they play and what they do.
Nah, of course. And like you talked about a lot of pressure, but there's a lot of a lot more free flowing football oftentimes because the guys are now learning to going to be playing more on instinct than they won't have patterns of play really set together. They may obviously have stuff that they work on together, but the chemistry oftentimes playing in big matches is not there yet. So with Ben White, you saw Ben White kind of miss a couple of passes to Doman, but again, I wouldn't be surprised if further down in the game that Doman and Ben White are linking up beautifully. So it just this opening minutes to show me they just need to take some time to get used to playing together, but the intent is definitely there to win the ball back and score some goals. So we're definitely expecting to see some good football today.
It's going to be an open game. We just saw a carry and a big run from Baleba all the way from the middle. Obviously, a poor pass from him. But as I said, it will be that game. Brighton's first team players, the players in there, will be looking at and they're not seeing the likes of Declan Rice, and you're not seeing, Gabriel or Timber or Saliba in there. So you're gonna, have a bit more confidence to, try and attack. And I think I kind of like it. It makes the game a bit more open. There should be a lot more spaces for the attacking players to play on both sides of the pitch, anyways. But hopefully, it favors our team. Obviously, we don't want us to lose in the game. Oh my God, Kanioglu!
That would have been a mad goal.
A little 1-2, and then a little Travella type finish, but obviously he went quite wide. But yeah, as you said, if he hit that one on target, that would have been one of those. Yikes. Appreciate everyone that's watching the game with us. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. 18 minutes gone by. Obviously, I don't think Arsenal had a shot on target so far, but obviously still very early. Ball played to Eze on the left-hand side, but one back by Kanaloglu. And he's put still under pressure, but he's very comfortable on the ball from his feet. Taylor-made said bench is looking very strong as well. Yes, my bro. Obviously, you got basically the whole first team on the bench today, which is good. See, that was. Whilst I am here, though, I just want to give a big shout out again. I have to always to Mascara, man. The guy is just too clean. He's just too clean. What's our bench looking like today? We got Gabriel, Timber, Calafiori, Zubamendi, Rice, Gokeres, Trossard, and Saka on the bench.
It's a very, very strong bench. Right now. Very strong bench. Max finds Ben.
Diamond finds a good pass to Ben White, but he's caught by Van Hecker. But that's some good play down the right hand side. Again, a lot of our openings are coming from when we're winning the ball from Brighton. Obviously, them trying to play from the back. Our press has been good, obviously, for the most part. I just think the final third quality just needs to be a bit better. But we are playing a lot of youthful players in there. So I did anticipate a lot of, wasted passes, wasted opportunities. But there will be a lot more exciting moments as well.
Here's Ethan now.
Ben White on the right. Finds Ethan in the middle. Receives it well. Finds Max now. I like that Max hasn't been double teamed so far, so it's not that. I see ball with Ben White now. Good cross into the box, but dealt with by the Brighton defender. But back to Ben White. Plays it to Norgard, back to White, back to Norgard now. Arsenal kind of settled possession. Obviously, Brighton are in their low block.
Oh, well done, referee! How was that not a foul?
Lewis Skelly loses the ball to Rutter. Referee told him to be stronger. I'm not mad at it as long as the referee is consistent. I'm not mad at it at all. Taylor made to tell me about our 71. Doesn't really know much more about him. Surprised to see him in the lineup. Yeah, Noose, man. He's a 70-year-old. He's a striker. Obviously, long pause build. Very lanky. He's been playing in the mix of obviously the 18s and 21s. Obviously, he's been playing a lot of minutes. I think he broke into the 21s team last season. And he's obviously been a mainstay in the 21s this season. Scored a lot of goals, obviously in the Youth Cup and obviously in the Virtue Trophy. And I think obviously Arsenal haven't really had, I think as Steph said at the beginning of the stream, we haven't really had a Haaland striker since like Eddie, following Balogun coming through that you either be a bit excited about or you kind of feel like there's some talent. Obviously, we did have Chido Obi, but he did take his talents to United. Obviously, we're seeing how that's going so far for him. But obviously, I know he's having an injury. But we will see, obviously, how Anis plays. Obviously, he looks he is technically clean. Obviously, he does run the channels as well. I think he has some quick feet. Is quite quick as well. His feet, he has long strides. So I feel like it'll be good. Obviously, physically, we'll see how he adapts, but he is quite a tall player as well. So it'll be interesting. 17 years old. Can he develop well and be one of the break into the first team in the next couple of years. Obviously, Arsenal have a couple strikers right now, but everyone's injured, so could he be an option here? If he plays well, scores a couple of goals, who knows? Who actually knows? But I'm definitely surprised that he was in the lineup. I couldn't have ever told you that he would have been there. You could have paid me.
Nah, it's me either.
Never told you.
But I mean, that is surprising but good. Surprising but good, because like you said, all the other strikers are injured. No, Gyökeres has played a lot of minutes so far this season. He's been through the wars. I mean, Anus is still young. He still has to develop. But again, if you put your name in the hat, maybe a sub here or there, maybe when we have a game in a certain position, if you show that you can have a work rate and you show that the quality, you won't drop the level of the squad, then who's to say you won't get minutes? Look at Max, 15. He's in and around the squad. He's been in and around the squad as well. So there's definitely opportunity there for Anus here today if he shows that he can play to this level.
I'm very glad Mikel's rotated the squad, man. I think, as you said, obviously, even though Brighton are Premier League position, even though the Carabao Cup is important, I'm pretty sure everyone in the chat wants us to go through, wants to win this trophy as well. But we need to rest some of these players, man. With the way the injuries are happening, you've got Saliba and Martinelli out now. You don't want to take any more risks. Obviously, you've got some important Premier League games, ability to build some momentum, so we need to beat that. Eze on the left-hand side now, trying to beat his man, but goes out for a corner. On the right-hand side, let's see who's going to be taking it. I think Eze will be taking it, but Taylor Madred. I think that's how I say it, right? Agree. Gyökeres needed a rest. He also says, I thought Arteta would have put Marino up front door. Yeah, same as I think that's what you said. Absolutely, not same as me. Same as Steph. You said you thought Marino was going to start.
Yeah, I did. I did.
I got that predicted lineup completely. Actually, no, we got the back four right. The midfield three, that's the one I went with. But the front three is not anything I would have thought we would have started with. Yeah, I know it's you, Jay. I know it's you, Jay, bro. I know it's Jay. But obviously, I'm reading your name for the people. How you, bro? How's everything? Hope the family as well. Bit of space for Brighton on the left-hand side now. Trying to take on Ben White. Mascaras will cover the space. He's driving into the box, but dealt with by Ben White.
No.
Now Kappa, good crossing, but dealt with by Norgard. This game definitely needs to go. Ben White deals with that very nicely. 2-0 to update now. 2-0 to Chelsea. Let me see who scored in that game. Tyreek George and Andre Santos. I'll have a quick look at the Liverpool lineups and see how strong both teams are going. Liverpool rotated the whole squad as well. Apart from Kirkes and McAllister, they've gone with a fully rotated squad. And with Palace are playing quite a strong team. Ketty is playing, Pino, Sar's playing. So is Gueye, Lacroix. Obviously, they're going to take this game seriously. So it'll be interesting to see if Liverpool do come through that tie, obviously, with all the rotations. And Palace obviously playing the strongest team. And Palace already beaten them twice this season already. Appreciate everyone tuning into the live. Please obviously drop a like on the video. Let's get both streams to 10 likes at least. Drop a comment as well. What's your thoughts on the game 25 minutes in? And what was your predictions before? What's your reactions to the lineup still? This feels like Wenger days, man. When we used to see be rotated, 11 players getting rotated. I think the last time Mikel did that was when we played West Ham in the Carabao Cup, and I think we lost in that game where he kind of fully rotated everyone.
Interesting shout. What I would say is, so far I've seen in KAPE, he's kind of stepped up as like the leader so far of this defense in this game. When Miles Lewis-Kelly had that duel with Ruter just now, he was the one that went over to Miles and kind of gave him some confidence. So it seems like he's kind of taken up that, I guess, leadership role, as to say.
Yeah. Obviously, yes, I love that we employ players that have, that mentality, that leadership, that experience. Obviously, I know he's fairly young in KAPE, but obviously he still has that experience, obviously playing a lot of football over his career. Yeah. But it's funny because obviously I can't imagine he speaks English. I don't know what he will be saying to Lewis Kelly.
Right.
But I'm gonna assume, because we have a lot of Spanish players in our team, I'm pretty sure a lot of the players probably understand, certain.
Well, football. But the crazy thing is, bro, football is such a universal language. Like, I've even played with Spanish guys that don't even speak a word of English, and like even through like understanding the game, you kind of know what they want, what they're saying, how they need a pass, how how they want to read the game, the
Yeah, because you can
communication.
just point here, there. Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
necessarily. Oh, what a first time pass!
Oh,
from
what
Mascara.
skill by Ben White?
Oh, Ben White through his legs. Eze there now. Lovely pass from Ben White to Eze. 1v1 for Eze now on the left. Oh, he's offside. I do think he was a little bit offside. I will say, I do think it's good for Eze to play on the left as well. I think obviously playing in the middle and playing on the left is interesting. Obviously gives him a bit more obviously space, time, and obviously opportunity to get on the ball. But yeah, he was a bit eager. But I think he might be onside. But yeah, I think he should be onside.
Is there VAR in this round of the cup?
No,
because I know years prior there, I know there wasn't VAR.
I don't think there's VAR in Carabao Cup. I don't know if there is.
Yeah. I think it comes in like the later rounds. That's what they used.
Yeah, I think it's only like in the final, I believe.
Okay, that's interesting. That's so interesting for this competition not to have VAR when it's universally used across English football now. So,
no, but
like, earlier years of VAR, it would probably understand it, but I mean, no, it's kind of to a point where guys are so used to waiting for a whistle. It's kind of different to really.
Because in the lower leagues, I think most of those teams don't have obviously VAR facilities because obviously in a lot. So I think just to keep that balance, they don't do it until the later rounds where obviously you probably expect it to be Prem teams. And if I think if a lower league team does progress through, they probably won't be VAR for that tie because it won't be balanced. If, at their home ground, they can't provide those facilities. So kind of fair to just leave it to the final or semi-final because it keeps it that kind of old school feel where, like, you know what I mean, the games are not stopping constantly. But yeah, but Labour carried the ball through. There's a bit of pace from this player, but I think Lewis Skelly does well to recover.
Great,
he has a bit of pace. Has a bit of pace in him.
Yeah, that's a right back. He's pretty quick. Lewis Skelly does well to recover there, put him off. Good strength, composure too in a situation like that. Easily could have gone there and been rash, give away a foul. Lewis Skelly still on his feet, force him to kick the ball out of play. Yes, people, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button on both sides. Get both sides at least 10 likes. Leave your comments down below how you think about the games before.
Let's smash that like button if you haven't already smashed it. And obviously, still 0-0, so I think we can still valid. Please put your score predictions. Everyone.
Max.
Obviously, mine was 2-0. Max, see you later. He's carrying the ball on the right hand side now as well. Carries it, but the player gets his back foot on the ball, tries to dance his way through. I think Max will have a moment still as the game opens up. And I think also for a 15-year-old, you look at him on the pitch, he doesn't look out of place physically, doesn't look out of place technically, doesn't look out of place in terms of like he looks like he's shy. Like this is a Premier League competition he's playing, and most of these players, like obviously I don't know if any academy players from Brighton are playing in this game. I don't think they are. So
some of these players I even seen play at the weekend. They just played against Man United, so they've been getting minutes. Some of them.
Yeah, Jason Still has been Brighton's first team keeper for a long time. Well done for Max again. Tries to find Ethan's feet, but I think that is a foul though. But
Max,
you know what it is, man. We haven't really begun anything for the rest of this game.
He's gonna feel that one for sure.
They stopped the game. I think I like that. Yeah, man. Protect the players, man. He's a youngster.
Yeah,
Jay's gone 3-0 to Arsenal. Your predictions. What's your score? Who do you want to score? Who do you expect to score Jay in this game? Let me see. Does he foul him? Yeah, it's a foul. It's a late one. Steps on his feet. Jay says also second half the subs will make the difference. Yeah, big time, man. If he was to predict obviously 5 subs that were to come on second half now, as you say, who do you think Mikel will go with? I think that's another one that we can put as a little challenge. What 5 subs? Obviously strong bench. All our first team players. What 5 subs? Obviously Barrai, I don't think the keeper will get subbed. But
yeah, I think you're definitely gonna see maybe Trossard and maybe Saka come on as well because we talked about it. Saka was ill, training. He's no fit and raring to play. I think Saka will definitely get minutes. I think you will also see Zubimendi. He won't play against Slavia Prague, so maybe bring him on a little bit later, especially have a lead or need to control the game. So I think maybe Zubimendi, Saka, Trossard.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see the other 2 because it really depends on how the game goes. But no, those 3 for sure. I would say I put my hat in.
Gokers will get put on.
Gyökeres, yes.
And I think who else we got on the bench? I think a defender will get put on. Let me see. Who would I put on? Mikel Marino. Actually, but he doesn't. Lewis Skelly now on the outside. Back to Wanyeri.
Well done.
Now Gomez driving on the ball. Tries to go passing KAPE, but none of that. None of that.
He's done brilliant there. He's done very, very well there.
One thing, obviously, breaks for Gomez again. Tries to play a ball, but dealt with by Mascara now. But won by Beleba.
No, referee is done nothing. Referee's giving us nothing.
Hey, you know what it is?
Absolutely nothing.
You know what it is, bro. They'd never, ever, ever, ever give Arsenal anything, man. It's just some bullshit every time.
Oh, you well done, Max. Well done, good reading.
I think also, Max driving on the ball.
That little fool's got him riled up. The fool's got him.
Yeah, he's like, okay, you might not trying to foul me. Couple times already. Obviously, good players get fouled, man. So look at him. Jay says Rice, Saka, Victor, Timber, and Trossard for the subs. I think Rice. I forgot about Rice. I think Rice will get minutes. Rice. You need those legs, especially if we're trying to see out the game. But look at that, man. Our squad is good, man. No Saliba, no.
I like that 5 though. I think that 5. I think that's the 5
balance though, because one defender in there, one midfielder. I like it. Don't give no minutes for Gabriel. Let him rest. And I think
well done.
Good switch from Ben White over to Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly gets pulled. That should be a yellow because he's driving to the box. Thank you very much, ref. Come on, man. First time you're giving us anything, man.
Brilliant by Miles. Well done to read the position. Wins it. Nice touch. Knocks it past him. Would have been a very good opportunity too.
Very, very decisive for Miles. Gets a touch, puts it out, around the player straight away. And I think he would have got to the ball. And would have been interesting to see if Miles would have gone for a shot there. Would he have tried to find a pass?
Oh, I think he would have probably shot. It looked like a position where he was going to shoot. There's not really anyone there for the cross, really.
Jay says we rely on set pieces. Rice has to come on if we don't score before the 70th minute. I do agree. To having that quality player that has that delivery will be good to add that threat, obviously, that consistent delivery, obviously, and Saka as well on the other side. Eze is a set piece taker as well. I feel like obviously with Rice being his role.
Specialty.
It would be interesting now. Free kick for us right on the edge. I would shoot if I was Eze.
Yo, absolutely. Senior man in the team. Absolutely.
He's gonna shoot obviously off the back of the goal on the weekend. I want to see him potentially go on a little run now. What's Eze gonna do? He's gonna go under the wall. He's gonna try to go keeper side. He's gonna try to go over the wall.
I think he's gonna go. He's gonna curl it to the top corner. He's gonna go keeper side over the wall.
He's gonna go keeper side. I'll try to go top. Full free kick from Eze.
Oh!
Back to him in KAPE now. Marino flicks it. Oh! And Nice was a bit too late to the ball, but some good play from Arsenal. Full free kick from Eze. Ball comes back out. But I like how using the underlaps, obviously. And in KAPE, that's in KAPE there with the underlap now. We see Marino a couple of times doing it. You see Ben White obviously on the overlap, different to the underlap, obviously on the right hand side. So I do like the dynamics. Do you want us to try and create some chances for Anusi as a young player? So let's see.
Would have been a great chance if he was just on the shoulder of the last defender. Would have been right there to knock it in. Would have been a great goal, honestly. Would have been a top goal. Reminds me of the same Marino backheel assist. Who was it? Was it Trossard in the Ipswich game last season? Who scored in that game where Marino flicked did the heel flick? That's also good trivia. I think it was Trossard.
That 4-0 game, innit? Who was it again?
I think it was Trossard.
Similar flick like to what don't you remember Saka's goal when he came back from injury against Fulham, when I think it was Marino to Martinelli flicked it. Yeah. And obviously Bukayo just obviously puts it to empty net. Ball one back by Nkapie. I'm very impressed by his full debut so far. Very aggressive in his challenges, very secure. No guard on the left now. Does what to put across into the box, but see all the way to still.
He's been like I said, he's been the one like stepping out and being vocally the leader of that back line, talking through set pieces, talking through when the ball goes out, getting guys in the right position. And you like to see that, especially coming in. He's a new face. This is, like you said, his first start. So him showing that confidence and him instilling that in the back line, I think that's something you obviously want to see from those types of players.
Yeah. And a game to allow him to get more comfortable when he does get minutes in the first team. You want him to to ease right in. I think he was good on the weekend when he came on against Palace as well.
Yeah,
he helped us change that formation as well. So happy he's getting more minutes. 37 minutes gone. No real stoppages in this first half, so I don't expect there to be so much time added on. But what's your thoughts on the first half so far, bro?
I mean, Brighton have definitely had the better chances. I'm not putting too much on the guys because, again, like I said, a lot is down to guys learning and playing in each other. We're playing two guys in the front line that are playing their first starts for Arsenal. So I feel there's a lot of getting used to there in the team. But I think even in that, we've shown that we want to dominate the football. We've shown that we can keep possession. We've shown that we're looking to create chances. We've won some set pieces. Max has looked a little bit bright when he's gotten the ball to feet. Waneri started brightly, kind of faded with all of his, and it hasn't found him as much. But the defense have been solid, so there's some positives to take. Ultimately, still a clean sheet. Mascara there with a wonderful block for a corner. But yeah, man, it's obviously some positives to take. Still a clean sheet, and it's about just getting the goal. And I think what we talked about, so we have subs on the bench to ultimately change this game. So as long as it's 0-0, I'm so very, very confident that we can still end up going through to the quarterfinals. What about you, bro? How do you feel about this half so far?
I think I'd say with a fully rotated side, you don't expect the quality and chemistry and the feel of the game to be exactly the same. Brighton are a good team. It's been a back and forth game. I think we've seen some bright moments from us. Obviously, we have seen some bright moments from Brighton as well. But ultimately, you do have some difference makers on the bench to change the game if we do need to. Corner from Brighton, I think Forster Van Hecker, obviously, he should be doing better there. Obviously, I think KAPE was beaten, but I think he heads it just wide. Everyone in the comments, what's your thoughts on the game so far? 40 minutes gone by. How are you feeling about this game so far? Drop your comments. Obviously, we'll read it out on screen.
Would you make any changes at halftime?
No, not if it's 0-0 at halftime. I don't think you need to. It's not a needs must situation. Even if it was 1-0 at halftime, I wouldn't, because I feel like it's not needs must. But
nah, I agree.
Jay says yes. I'm assuming that's the question that Steph just asked. He would make. What changes would you make at halftime?
What changes would you make, Jay?
And what about you, Steph? Would you make changes at halftime?
I was kind of thinking that for a while. I don't think I'd make a change because, like you said, there's no need to make a change, especially like when the game is still 0-0. The game is still kind of on the edge. Like I said, I don't think it's been a poor performance. I think guys just have to get used to playing with each other and getting comfortable. But yeah, man, I'd keep it the same for now. But we definitely have to be, if we're looking to go through, you definitely have to keep the game in a winnable position. So just about managing the game really for the next couple of minutes and seeing how the players get on. Like if Max comes out, is he still effective in the game? Is Harman Anu still effective in the game? How are these guys progressing? How does the midfield look? Thought Norgard could be a little bit better in the game. I thought he's giving away the ball cheaply sometimes. But again, at the end of the day, guys are getting used to playing with each other, like I said. So
plus, obviously, Norgard hasn't played a lot of minutes. Good strong tackle from Ethan there. Max does well to keep the ball. I do agree, bro. I do want to go through as well, so I got to kind of measure that. It depends on, I guess, how we finish this half, how I feel. But I feel like we've been decent. There's been spaces to exploit.
Yeah, exactly.
Jay says, obviously, you put Rice on, take off Harriman and Noose, and you put Marina up front. But that is a shout. Maybe give us a bit more control in that midfield as well.
Oh, Moreno. Just play it, bro.
Marina plays it to Mascara. Now I've been KAPE. Skelly back to KAPE.
Oh, God. Unlucky.
Now to Norgard. Norgard tries to play a little pass over to, I think it's Darman. That is definitely far from Darman on the fullback.
Yeah, the fullback does well to get his body there and sell it. Goes up for it, gets over. Matt's just a bit clumsy there going into the back of the player. Could have read that one, but yeah.
That's his youth, man, and I'm pretty sure he's a bit frustrated with obviously how the game's going, and obviously with the fouls as well. So, give one back. I'm not really mad at it still.
Yeah, that's what we talked about even off camera, because that's what I wanted to see. Because again, Max Doman is a wonderful player, an amazing player. He's a player that's gonna get fans to the ground and lifted off their seats every single time he has the opportunity to. But again, there's other sides to the game that you can't control. Guys are gonna look to foul you. Guys are gonna be snobby. Guys are gonna kick your foot, stamp your foot, try to push you around, try to bully you because you're 15. Like that's the honest truth. So how do you manage that? And I so far I've been impressed with him, because it's not been easy for him, especially how they've been playing him. They've given him absolutely nothing. Especially, to be fair, the referee hasn't even given him a lot of calls either. But he's earned it. He's gonna earn his stripes tonight. He will only get better from here. So whatever happens, this performance will definitely better Max Doman. But it's very interesting to see, man. This is what we talked about. How these players adapt to playing men's football and against guys who have to prove themselves as well.
As you say.
Kept with the kick here. All the way through to Jason Steele. He takes a touch.
40 couple of minutes left in this first half. I doubt there being any added time.
Yeah.
Brighton have played this game well. Obviously, both teams have looked quite equal. Brighton have had probably the better chances, obviously, with save from KAPE. Need to see us step it up in the second half as well, but I do expect us to do. With Van Hecker now. It's played back from Brighton, also stepping up the press. Marino pressing. Labour. And he's pressing still. Lewis Skelly wins the ball back. But Porter Van Hecker. Yeah. There's a very, very big gap in our midfield as well. Obviously.
Yeah.
In terms of when we go to press and how Brighton take advantage of that. But ball went back by Eze. And now with Marino, he does well. And finds Mascara. Mascara to Norgard.
Oh.
Marino finds Lewis Skelly. And Noose makes that run. But yeah, that's where I want Lewis Skelly to make that pass.
Yeah. He apologizes for it. But what I would say is that Harman and Noose was just out of their position for that pass to be. Oh, well done by Max.
Great pass from Ben White. Nah, man.
Brilliant.
Well done. Yep, finds Ben White. Good cross. Oh, but just over a Noose.
Play him. Oh, well done. Marino finds Eze.
But yeah, well done from great pass from Marino to Eze.
Oh,
no one there.
Unlucky.
Oh, a bit of a waste. I think Eze's got to try and shoot there if he doesn't see any pass.
Yeah, he has to.
He always says Max Darnham's the best player on the pitch by a mile. For me, Darman's the only one doing anything. The rest of them are just there for the journey. Man said LeBron James carry job, yeah. He has been quality today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has been quality. Oh, well done by Max again. Oh, well done, Max. Oh, unlucky.
Like the ball beats the man. Yeah, he just beats his man at ease. But yeah, wins the corner. He's good, man. The way he can.
He's shifty.
Wait. AFC always says 2-0 to Palace. Let me check that. What are you talking about?
Oh, what?
Oh, damn. 2-0 to Palace,
Is it 2-0?
Yeah, Ishmaeli started both goals. Damn.
Wow.
We're going to start seeing
six losses in a row?
Eric 10 slot. Eric 10 slot. Crossing by Ranieri now. Good cross. But Mascara with the ball back still. Brighton haven't cleared their lines. Header one by KAPE. But half-time now.
Yes, half-time. Wow. Massive scores around the ground. That's a surprise.
AFC always says the slot machine is broken. My goodness me. He needs to fix that, man. 0-0 to Arsenal. Damn. Let me check the scores around in the other games so far. So obviously, 0-0 to Arsenal, 2-0 to Palace. I think that's the first half still going. 1-1 to City. I think Jeremy Doku got the equaliser there. 3-0 to Chelsea against Wolves. Obviously, Esteval
Wow.
getting the third goal. 1-0 to Newcastle against Spurs. Fabian Schär. Obviously, that game is only started a bit late, so that's only the 32nd minute, and obviously 0-0 to Arsenal. So, first half gone. Jay's laughing at obviously Liverpool.
That's mad though. That's mad though. They're on a mad run. But we talked about it, bro.
This run is worse than what Man City went on last season when they were getting caned game after game. I think when you look about 3 or 4 games in a row, then they won a couple, then win another kind of loss. But this is like so many losses in a row, and you have to deep this. I have to laugh here. Let's say they do lose this game, yeah. Obviously, I'm pretty sure Slot will make 5 subs at half time, yeah. Yep. Nems, what's going on with your club, brother? What's going on with your club, brother? This is not
looking good, Nems. It's not looking good.
You got Aston Villa at home on the weekend. Aston Villa off the back of beating City. They won, 4 or 5 in a row in the Premier League. They're going up the table. They have, a physical midfield in Onana and Kamara again. They're gonna want to play. Then they got Real Madrid midweek next week in the Champions League. Absolute smoke. Then they go to the Etihad, where Harlow will be licking his lips, man. My goodness me. FC always said this for Liverpool. I agree with you, bro. It's dark. As Nem says, it's very, very dark for you. Jay says Slot won the Premier League with Klopp's team. Let's be real. Won the Premier League with Klopp's team. Arsenal were going through fitness issues. So were Man City. And obviously, I'm not saying that doesn't mean they didn't deserve to win the league, but they didn't have real competition. There's that pressure on. They spent that money. There's the expectation. The other teams buffered up, ready for the competition. Look how they're facing, man. Seeing guy talk about the league is changing, long ball and throw-ins, man. Deal with it. Deal with it.
We look like trendsetters.
Hey, what'd you say? This is what I'm saying. Arsenal are looking, obviously. I'll say Brentford, obviously, were always the ones doing that from time. I remember when we faced Brentford in that first game, they got promoted.
Yeah, the first season, yeah.
You know what I mean, Leno? So you gotta learn. But I would have never thought Liverpool would have been like this. But they are playing a fully rotated side. But hey, man, if you are gonna take risk to rotate,
that's also what happens when you have a rot. When you have a rot and you can't stop the rot, that's the hardest thing to do. Stop the rot, or unless your performances just get worse and worse. And the only thing to really stop the rot is you have to win games, but you have to score. You have to score goals and beat teams. I mean, they had one game against Frankfurt, but again, they have not clearly stopped the rot. They still don't know. I mean, what's going on with that side, man? I don't know what's going on, Liverpool. But no, in terms of us on a positive note, I think that half, I mean, yes, we give up a lot of good chances to Brighton. Brighton should have scored a lot of goals. They had some clear-cut chances where they should have punished. But we go into the half 0-0. Some good performances there from us. Positives, they want to say Max Doman, brilliant in terms of creating chances. I thought KAPE was a leader of that defense. Muzzle with Skelly in moments, as also shown. But again, I think Norgard not really impressed too much in that midfield, giving the ball a few times, but you have that. And Anus really hasn't gotten into the game, so it's a bit of a mixed match performances out there, still 0-0, and I think there's still opportunity to go there and win the game, but not really too fussed. We asked KP if he would make any changes. I don't think I'd make any changes just yet. I still want to see and give these guys some confidence, but you definitely have to be looking for his next 10 to 15 minutes to make some subs, absolutely. Definitely
of course. I'm not necessarily angry at the performance or anything. Obviously, we haven't conceded either. We've had less shots. We've only had 3 shots. Obviously, Brighton have had 10. They've had, the clear-cut chances as well. But obviously, we've seen some bright sparks from Ethan, a lot of bright sparks from Max as well. We've seen Marino, up in the pitch, overlapping, trying to get on the ball, making some good passes. Obviously, want a bit more from Eze being, the first team starter in this attacking lineup. I think I want to put that pressure on him to kind of step up and carry a bit more of that onus. Obviously, at the same time, I don't want him to exert himself too much, but I do want him to kind of step up as well. He's given the type of the game, win us the game with some moments of quality. I will give it about 10-15 minutes before I make some changes. I think ideally you want to give a lot of these players obviously some rest, and whatever 5 players you do use, you want to give them as least heavy minutes as possible, because if they're coming on when it's 0-0, it's going to be heavy minutes and tough minutes to play, because Brighton will be putting pressure to come on to try and win the game. So ideally I want to see if some of these kids can play, and obviously if someone like Anus, this might be his only 13 minutes of the whole season, so give him that last 10 minutes, see if he can get a shot and goal or a shot, and see what he can do. Obviously Max, I doubt he will come off with the way he's playing. You could see Saka not coming on, but given the fact that Max is only 15, can he last 90 minutes? You know, in a men's team?
Yeah, that's also what I was kind of saying. But I mean, he definitely has the ability to. If he scores, I would like him to get a goal before he goes off, because I do think Max will go off just for one, the ovation of it, just for him to get his moment, and hopefully he does get a goal to bring him off with. But I think, man, he has been absolutely brilliant. He when on the ball, he's been brilliant. But again, we talked about it. There's two sides to the game that he has also had, because before his, especially the opening, he started really well, and then to the end, he ended the half pretty well as well. But in that middle period, there was points of the game where he was getting fouled, he was getting kicked. It wasn't easy for him. There was no space for him to get on the ball and really do what he is known for doing, and that's running and driving at defenders in space. And that's what happens when you play the men's game. But I'm liking how he's adapted mentally. He's known that he's up for the fight. He's been in around the first team, and especially a good first team like Arsenal for a while. So I'm confident he's going to step himself. And also to touch on Mosquera, I thought Mosquera has also been brilliant too. There's been a lot of last-ditch tackles he's had to make back there and just clean up a lot of mess. Sometimes the ball got through to him. So I thought Mosquera has done absolutely brilliantly again. You know, we talked about KAPE stepping up as the leader, but Mosquera just clean, man. Absolutely just top level talent.
Top player, man. Obviously, before I even answer that question, everyone tuning in, obviously halftime 0-0. Please drop a like on the video, whether you're tuning in from Gunners Street or tuning in from KapeHasPausa. Obviously, I'm almost at 10 likes. Let's continue to push that like button. Get your comments down below. What's your halftime thoughts as well? I'm read a couple of your thoughts on the screen. What's your predictions for the game now? You've seen how the first half has gone, and I'll pose one question to the chat as well before I talk about Mosquera. What player do you feel like will step up for Arsenal? I always pose the question to win Arsenal this game. Would it be someone off the bench? Would it be someone already on the pitch? Like, I'll give my name, and I'm pretty sure Steph will give them after. But yeah, we'll see some of your comments as well. But yeah, to speak on Mosquera, obviously, again, Mosquera. Christian Mosquera. Shout out to BBK with that name. But like, first to give it, like, he's quality, man. Last ditch tackles, very composed on the ball. His passing has been crisp. He's taken to life at Arsenal.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's been a signing that's coming more smoother in terms of as soon as they play the first minutes till every single time you see them, they've just been so good, so calm, collected. And he's shown that experience that he's played, 2 full long seasons in La Liga. And I like him. Like, I'm very comfortable and confident. Like, the way that he said, Gabriel spoke about Miles, like, I'm very confident and comfortable. I feel safe. I feel very safe with Mosquera.
Yeah.
That's one thing for sure. So that's a big shout out and credit to him. He's only 20 years old, obviously, new league, new country, new language, and he's come in so smoothly. Like, man, a big shout out to him. I hope this gives him a little push to potentially make the first team in Spain as well for the World Cup. The minutes he gets with us. So
sure, imagine that'd be great for him.
But yeah, Steph, what player do you think will win us the Arsenal game or needs to step up? Both could be on the bench, could be a player starting as well currently that can help Arsenal win this game in the second half.
I'm gonna stick with Nwaneri. I'm just gonna write out my prediction. I did say 1-0 before the game, and I did say Nwaneri potentially to get the goal. I'm gonna stick with Nwaneri to be the difference maker. So far, when he has received the ball, he has been looking to try to do things, but again, it's been pretty difficult in there. Ball really hasn't been finding him too much. We've been trying to play it out wide, getting the wide guys more into play, and then knocking it around the back looking for opportunities. So ball into the channel, into Nwaneri hasn't really been found as often as it should have been, or I liked it to be, or probably he liked it to be. But nonetheless, I'm gonna stick with my prediction here and go with Nwaneri to get the goal, man. He's been playing well. He's been playing well, so I'll stick with Nwaneri.
Okay, you go Nwaneri. I'm gonna go Max Dahmer, man. I think it'll be easy for me to go one of the guys on the Eberiche Eze. My bad. Eze, as I said just before, obviously he's the one first team player in his front line. Did score the goal on Saturday, made a difference, and I feel like can again make the difference. I think it's been okay in the first half, but therefore I think there's a lot more quality and levels that Eze can show, and hopefully in the second half comes out a bit more hunger, a bit more intent to give me the ball, let me make things happen and show that little bit of quality. When he got down on the left hand side, obviously where he was looking for a cross, I think he have to. If there's no cross there, take a shot, left foot.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one opportunity should have shot.
Yeah,
should have shot that.
So everyone in the comments, what player do you think needs to will step up for Arsenal, win us the game? Whether you think that would be them scoring, or you just think their performance overall just raise the level of us playing. So let me look around the other score lines, other leagues. A lot of football going on today. Copa del Rey, German Cup, some Serie A as well, some Ligue 1 as well. PSG drew 1-1 with Lorient earlier on.
Wow.
That's interesting.
In the cup, or is that Ligue 1?
No, Ligue 1.
Wow. The result for Lorient. Do you think there'll be pressure from the fans in the ground once the game continues to go like this? Because, like we said, I mean, we look decent in periods, but Brighton have had the more better chances, the more clear-cut chances. They had a few counters that they should have been honestly done better with. They had a few set pieces they should have done better with. Do you think the ground starts to not, I won't say turn, but obviously like start to show some nerves in the tie if certain things don't change?
Yes, obviously, I think especially if Brighton continue to kind of grow into the game, show some quality. At the same time, obviously, a lot of the fans that are going to this game are probably most of the fans that, you know, don't necessarily go to the games as often. So
yeah,
will be interesting to see like how they do react. But a lot of these guys are, you know what I'm saying, a lot of younger fans, a lot of, you know, one time maybe they might be the only game of the season. So I'm pretty sure they're still going to support. And especially if we do bring on, you know, the first team players, I think that will increase, you know, the hype and expectation and the support from the players, because they're going to be seeing, you know, the quality players, whether that's Saka, whether that's Gokeres. So we'll see. I don't think Mikel will make any subs at halftime, but let's see what he does. Obviously, the second half is about to start shortly. Quite a quick turnover, obviously, both ways. Appreciate everyone tuning into the live. Obviously, if you haven't already, just drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't to this channel. If you're new or you're returning and you haven't already, drop a subscribe. And yeah, drop your comment. What's your full-time predictions? Obviously, now that I said 2-0 at the beginning of the game, I thought there would be a lot of goals, but they haven't. So I think I can still stay with 2-0. Your 1-0 prediction is looking very, very on track so far, the way the game is going. So we will see. Let's get this live up to 10 likes. Obviously, if you haven't liked already, like, share as well with any of your Arsenal friends to tune into the live. Let's just have some conversations. Let's watch the game together.
And also share the live around. If you know anyone that also is looking to watch along or watch the live, send the live around. Let's get this community building. We're trying to interact with you guys. Leave your comments down below. It doesn't even have to be necessarily in response to the game. Any football comments we take in the comments.
Or anything really. Even if it's not football related, we can have conversations still. I don't really mind, as long as it's not inappropriate, of course, in it. But yeah, Jay says we should be scoring goals in these sort of games. I agree with you, bro. I know how you feel as well when Arsenal don't. I think this is the type of games that we should be putting some teams away. I think I would put a lot of pressure on us if we weren't playing as good as the opposition as Brighton, and also if we hadn't rotated the squad as much. But definitely, if we do put on some of the big boys, I do expect us to step it up. Appreciate everyone tuning into the live. Drop a like as well if you tune in. Let's get this up to 10 likes. If you haven't already, drop a like, drop a comment as well. Subscribe to Gunners Street. Subscribe to KapeHasPausa. Jay also says good if Nwaneri gets a goal. Yeah, I've been saying this. Obviously, there's a lot of pressure on Nwaneri now. Obviously, given the fact that he hasn't played that many minutes in that central space. Odegaard is out. I do want to take these opportunities. We know the quality he shows in front of goal. He hasn't really had any shots. I can't remember this season so far. So we know that wonderful left foot that he has. So I want to see him get a couple of shots. Him, Eze, I do want him to step up this game. Obviously, Nwaneri is another one as well. Obviously, I know that's the player that he said that he wanted to step up. Jay also says Gokeres to come on and score, get his confidence back. Yeah. Obviously, he scored 2 last week. Didn't score on the weekend. Did have a decent performance though. Hopefully, he can come on. Obviously, this is his old team. Didn't get really that many minutes for Brighton, but did play. So hopefully, if he does come on, he can score. He can play well. Second half about to start. Players come back out to the pitch. Appreciate everyone tuning into the live. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Let's get up to 10 likes on both sides as we're about to start the second half. My prediction still stands 2-0. The goal scorers, I'm going to put Max and Marino now. I'm going to change my two.
Marino, okay. I'll stick with Nwaneri as my shout for my goal scorer. I expect them to come out and play a little bit better. No, the first half is gone. No, the nerves that might have been there playing, not really getting opportunities, wanting to take the chance. Those are kind of shaking off now. You're kind of growing into the game. you're coming back out, you talk to the manager, you kind of get to see the game now, especially if you weren't really seeing certain things. Maybe the manager and the tactical team have picked up on something. So I'm expecting us to come out second half, and we've normally had really decent second halves across the season. So I'm expecting us to come out better, hopefully score some goals as well. But I'll still stick with my 1-0.
That's just it, bro. Second half about to start. Off we are.
Hopefully our stream is kind of more synced up now. I got you so used to being behind in the stream.
Yeah, it's good to fam. Normally I'm the one that's in front, so
normally you're the one that's in front.
Get a bit of balance.
Kind of strange. It's strange.
But cool. Arsenal kicking off now, boy. KAPE. Now Mascara plays out to Ben White. Back to Mascara.
Oh my gosh! Oh my days! Play me!
Oh,
Play
Max! Me. What a player!
Play
Give it back to him.
Oh! What a touch by Max!
Go on, Ethan. Unlucky. I don't mind the shot. Obviously, it opened up.
I don't mind it at all.
But yes,
well
Max.
done by Max, man. Well done. Well, that's brilliant.
What a player, man.
Feed him, turn in, Moreno.
You see what I was saying in terms of you just got to give him the ball, man. As much as possible.
I'm on the news. Phone in the channel.
Getting the news now.
Hey.
Yeah, he's been on the fringes in the game. I feel sorry for him, but obviously hope he can get a bit more ball, find a bit more of his runs. Lovely from Max. I think this is so mad. Every single player Max goes up just embarrasses that guy, man. Embarrasses that guy. Man.
Oh, brilliant, Maxi.
He is
Max again. Oh, Ref!
Oh, brilliant from Max.
Ref!
Ref!
Ref! Ref!
Come on, man. This is a bump.
Yo, Max Doma, where have you been?
If there was VAR,
what a player!
This guy got away
he's
with
absolutely
it, man.
roasted him. Oh, that's a penalty. He leaves his foot. He's smart for that too, you know. He leaves his foot in to draw the foul too. So
yes, he knows how to.
He knows how to draw them too.
That's one of his main skills. He knows how to draw penalties. Like he knows how to win penalties at his young age.
That's a very, very dark.
Jay as well, bro. Jay says mad. That's a clear penalty, bro. Obviously, if there was VAR, I'm pretty sure that would have been taken back. This is the disadvantage what Steph was saying. Obviously, not having VAR. Obviously, this opportunity, but the referee's got to give that man. Like, what? He's not gonna dive just there. For
referee, you're having a laugh, no?
Start very, very bright
these guys. Start to card these guys, ref. It started to get cynical. The foes are going to start to get cynical on Max the more he continues to dazzle in the game.
These are professional ballers that, when they were 15, they were in 15, and they're getting skinned by.
Cheap giveaway by Norgard. Oh, well done by Mosquera again, brilliantly. Look at him, Capio.
But Mosquera does want to stay on his feet and deal with that. Obviously, Norgard a bit shaky, and that's Capio. Well done in Capio and Mosquera.
Well done.
Again,
that was brilliant.
Mr. Reliable.
Brilliant effort.
He's a very, very good 1v1 defender, Mascara, yeah. Very, very good 1v1 defender.
And again, you can even see the similar traits. They're not Gabriel and Saliba, but they also, and Capia has similar traits to Gabriel, and Saliba has similar. It's a madness. It's like watching a mirror image. It's literally watching a mirror image.
Yeah,
that is clean.
A couple times you've seen Norgard kind of lose the ball at the edge of the box. I think he needs to be a bit better.
Yes.
Yeah. Foul on Ethan in the middle. Obviously, Brighton obviously
we're picking up the tempo. We're picking up the tempo.
Yeah, Brighton obviously upping up their press, trying to get the ball up from us. Obviously, both teams on the win. Arsenal have started up this second half well. 3 minutes in, we've obviously already seen a lot of moments and exciting moments. Obviously, most notably from Max. But yeah, I want this to translate to shots as well. I would have been intrigued though to see who would have taken a penalty if we had won a penalty though. Even the fact that maybe probably would have been an Eze.
Probably, I was gonna say yeah.
Unless you give it to Max, but I don't see a Marino as a penalty taker. I don't see anyone else. But yeah, good ball from Eze. A bit too much from Ethan trying to switch.
News took some penalties in the youth teams.
News does take penalties.
It would be a big moment for him, but hey man, he takes penalties, so you never know.
Gomez now, but dealt with by Mascara, but only Rota. Strong ball out left to, but good save by Kepa. Very, very good save. Parried it out wide as well. Drop a like as you tune into the video. Appreciate everyone tuning into the stream. Drop a comment as well.
There are a lot of Brighton fans. There are a lot of Brighton fans in there. Is that just for the Carabao Cup because that's how they dish out the tickets?
They give a lot more allocation for Carabao Cup games than normal Premier League games, which obviously
interesting.
So that's calm. Ball from Eze spread out wide, trying to find Max, but dealt with. If you haven't commented already in the live, obviously don't be shy. Drop your comment as well. Let me know who's here. We'll give a big shout out as well. See 6 people currently in the live as well. Only Jay being active. Let's get a couple of you guys active as well. Don't be shy. Let us know where you're coming.
What are your thoughts on the game? Also, we're here to talk, people. So if you have anything, not even just football related, anything life wise, as long as it's appropriate, we'll talk about it. We have conversation here. We'll open it up for all people. So let's have a conversation. Let's talk. Stat here: Brighton. 4 shots for Arsenal, none on target. 11 shots for Brighton, 4 on target. So we have to really put our chance. We've created chances. We just haven't won taking shots and really converted them into real good goal scoring opportunities. Honestly, we've had some magic moments. Just have to take our chances.
Summer played for the Arsenal. The summer I am back. I actually John Marston from that video. The summer. Summer, thank you for your comment. Just drop another one again. I couldn't get what you said. The summer I am back.
Yeah.
You can do it by yourself. But I appreciate for the comment.
John Marston. The only John Marston I know is from Red Dead Redemption. So are you John Marston from Red Dead Redemption? Summer. It kind of be lost with that one, but I feel you. If that's the only John Marston I know. So unless you're making like a play on words with that, then I don't know, honestly. As they here on the left, picks it up, holds it. Mazzola Skelly running beyond him, finds Ethan Nwaneri. Oh, touch just gets away from him. Goes up for a Brighton goal kick. Good looking from Eze. Looks for Mazzola of Ethan Nwaneri. Sorry, Ethan Nwaneri makes a really good run. Oh, does well to kind of find him there, but just out of Ethan's stretch, goes off for a goal kick.
Got a goal. He says, "LOL, I'm getting sponsored by the Arsenal supporters. North London forever." Hey man, shout you out, man. Bro. What's your thoughts on the game so far, my bro? What's your predictions? How are you feeling? As I said, obviously, too, man. I don't like this Brighton manager, man. Young guy, obviously, I know his experience. I don't like him still. I don't know. That's just me. I'm putting it out there. I don't like him. I just don't like him.
I don't have an issue with the Brighton manager. I just feel like he's one of those younger guys that they always feel like. Obviously, you carry yourself with a little bit of confidence. You're a Premier League manager. You're young. You're feeling yourself. But again, like he was talking crap. I think he might get punched in the mouth today. It might hurt him a little bit, or he might have some results that go his way like that. But that's how it goes when you're young. Look at players like Lamine Yamal, even just that kind of character. Like Lamine Yamal, when it works, it works. When it doesn't, you look like an idiot. So that's just how it is, man. That's just football.
Man. Shout you out, Summer. It says Odegaard. We do miss our captain, though. I will say that. Hopefully, you can get back to fitness soon. Obviously, subscribe as well. Summer, if you haven't already, drop a like on the stream. I appreciate for your comments. Everyone else as well, dropping your comments, dropping your thoughts.
There was some news recently coming out. I don't know if we haven't talked about this actually, even off camera. Noni Madueke is reported to be back soon, ahead of schedule. So I don't know if you've been seeing that, but I think that's a big boost for Arsenal, especially going into a period, especially coming back after the international break. You got some massive fixtures in there. Odegaard is also reported to be coming back from international break.
Havertz should be back soon as well, I swear.
Yeah. So I think if we have guys back for that period of game, we'll be done. We'll be brilliant.
On the left now, 1v1. Trying to look at Ethan now. Takes a good shot. First shot on target for Arsenal. Safe from still low. But good play from Ethan again. Received the ball back from Nwaneri. Yeah, I think if Eze could have laid it to him, I think Ethan could have hit it first time, but I don't mind.
Yeah.
Hit him to the defender's legs, obviously unlucky. Appreciate everyone tuning into the live. Drop a like as well if you haven't already. Subscribe to both Gunners Street and KapeHasPausa.
Gunners Street, yeah.
If you haven't already as well, everyone that's tuning in from my side, go subscribe to Gunners Street. And anyone tuning in from Gunners Street, go subscribe to my channel if you haven't already.
You already know, people. Show us some love both ways. Let's get both streams to 10 likes.
That's what I'm saying. I'm on 6 likes right now. I don't know what Gunners Street is on this side, but
yeah, I'm on 4. But let's get the 10 both sides, guys. That's the goal. It's a massive goal. Help us get there on these lives, man. We're trying to come and be consistent, guys.
Ball one back by Max now.
As well here. Baleba's pulling him. Referee, can we have a word?
Baleba's pulling them.
Referee, man.
And referee calls nothing. As you said, the referees are trying their own way to balance out our season as they are, because we don't get any calls. How many times I see Saka get fouled at home? We don't even get no home advantage or anything. Nothing. I think Summer says Spurs are 1-0 down. Yeah, I remember Spurs are 1-0 down. Let me check the scoreline again. I'll check a little score update for you guys. So still 2-0 to Palace. Obviously, Anus now tries to find Eze. I think a bit more pace on the pass. I think he would have found Eze.
Yeah, it has to be a bit more pace.
But he's getting a bit more involved in the game now. I'm happy for him. Norgard now to Ben White. Arsenal are looking a bit more quality, a bit more dominance in the second half compared to the first half. Not that we played bad in the first half, but we're imposing ourselves a bit more. Getting more openings as well, getting a few more shots, obviously. Hopefully that can translate to some goals. Yep. So Liverpool still 2-0 down. 1-1 in the Swansea Man City game. Obviously 3-1 to Chelsea now. Wolves pulled one back, and it's still 1-0 to Spurs, but it's half time in that game. As a glitch dribbling on the left, but he finds in KAPE now with mascara. If anyone knows what glitch dribbling is when you do that spin thing. It's more of a basketball term. What they call it, glitch dribbling, but yeah. Mascara now to Ben White. But it's cut out by the Brighton player. But
Azza. Play him! Oh, what a pass! Finish him! Oh, what a goal! What a goal!
What a goal! 1-0 to the Arsenal. Come on! What a backfield for Marino, though. What the hell?
What a goal!
Yeah, keep on got that goal. Come on! Hey, bro,
Prediction Street, ladies and gentlemen. Prediction Street. Prediction Street.
I gotta give it to you.
Changing my name, people. I might change my name, people. Prediction Street.
Prediction
change
Street.
it.
1-0 to the Arsenal.
Pass by Marino.
Lovely pass by Marino, man.
That's
that
brilliant.
Is class. I love that stuff.
That is
very good finish from Ethan as well. Don't underrate the finish. Obviously, good.
No, that's credit finish. Puts it right into the post.
Puts it right there.
That
and I just spoke about in the earlier chance from Eze. Just that weight of pass just allowed the guy to hit first time. We've seen Luke Skelly 2 weeks in a row now. Lovely assist that just allows the guy to come in the stride, hit it, bottom corner. Thank you. As I said, I didn't think we needed to make any subs to break the deadlock. It's good enough team right now.
Yes.
Jay says Wanyeri, come on, man. I know what gas. Summer says we scored.
Man.
Yes,
very
come on,
happy
guys. Drop a like on this video if you haven't for 1-0 to the Arsenal. Summer says
very happy for him.
London forever. Whatever the weather.
That's a really good goal, man. That's
very
Arsenal heritage. That's the heritage of Arsenal. That's how the ball
Marino, man. That is a pass.
Oh, Anus going through again. Here's Eze.
Marino on the ball. Plays up loose now. Eze
is it? Oh,
Eze 1v1 on the guy. Cuts inside, tries to shoot. Goes over. Ooh, for a corner.
Oh, this has been a great half.
We woke up now. We've woke up now.
By Arsenal coming out of the half.
Definitely.
We did say we give the boys 10-15.
And the quality second half.
10-15.
This has been the best
quality. It's been a great second half. The boys have came out.
We've had a penalty shot already from. We've had a penalty shot from Darman. We've seen a chance from two shots from Ethan Wanyeri, one save, one goal. We've seen a couple of openings from Eze, and obviously we've seen some lovely moments from Marino. I think Marino's been quietly class this game. A couple of his passes, movements, quietly class, man, in that midfield. Corner from Ethan now, very good whip, but I think it's over everyone and goes up for a goal kick. Appreciate everyone tuning into the live. Drop a comment down below. What's your thoughts? What was your prediction before the game? Don't try to cheat now and say 1-0 or 2-0. I said 2-0. Steph is holding up, but we know Arsenal going to score another goal, bro. You know and I know. Because if you get some of those boys on the bench,
2-0 is still on. 2-0 is definitely still on. 2-0 is definitely still on the cards. Still 30 minutes to go. We do have the breakthrough. Brighton would look to press us and look to come at us and try to get that goal back. And like I said, we have our tail up. We have our tails up. We started the second half very, very well. We talked about it at halftime. Once the guys go in, obviously you get that talking to from certain guys. Know the nerves are kind of shaking off. You see what the manager has been seeing. You kind of hear, you kind of experience, and then you go out there and execute. And since out of the break, Max Doman has really set the tempo with taking the game to Brighton, and everybody else has followed because they knew that they had to answer and they stepped up, man. Very, very happy with the goal, man. That's brilliant.
Very, very happy that Ethan got his goal as well. We were just talking about that at halftime. Wanted him to score. Jay as well mentioned it. Want him to get his goal. Want him to, start off the season. Obviously, he's a goal scorer, and I'm happy he got that goal. Hopefully, Arsenal can push on from here. We see Brighton are probably going to try and push out. Should leave a bit more spaces that we have been exploiting this half, and hopefully we can continue to, put more pressure on their goal. Very, very good finish from Ethan, man. Anus is a good player. I don't know. Everyone in the comments, what's your thoughts on Andre Anus 71? I know he's been a bit quiet, but just from the little things you've seen of him step out, actually, what's your thoughts? What's your opinions on the young striker?
Nah, he looks a good player. Absolutely, he runs the channels well. His technical game is very, very clean. Ends up in a position where he could have put Eze on the plate if the ball was a little bit better with a little bit more pace on it. But again, we see this very similar thing to having Gyökeres up front. Sometimes it's the wars up there when you go up against some of these good defenses, and it'd be kind of harsh to expect the youngster to come in and do that and really shake up the team. But I'm very, very impressed with him. His work rate has been there. He's been class. His link up play has been very, very well. He's dropped off the lane and looked for it and tried to mix up his game. So there's been effort in the performance, man. I'm very impressed by the youngster. Just obviously you want to add goals to a game if you're a striker. That's all.
That's just it, man. So he hasn't had any shots so far, but hopefully before he does come off, if he does come off, he can get a strike and goal. So he can locally cross into the box now, but dealt with by KAPE now, and foul one by KAPE on Rota. So KAPE and Mascara have been class today still, both of them. Very, very close. And it's been a very, very positive performance on Ben White as well. He's been providing good overlaps, passing been good. He looks quite sharp as well. And obviously Lewis Skelly,
that brings you confidence. You know you have a fully rotated four, and you still could go out there and let's just hope they can see it through. I want to see this forward. Hopefully, I know you might have to bring on Timber, you might have to bring on guys for fitness levels, but I do want this team to keep a clean sheet. I want this four to keep a clean sheet for as long as they're together because they deserve it, man. They've been class.
And I am a bit happy now that that this team did score because it puts less pressure on us having to put on some of those first players on straight away. Like I'm saying, they can have a bit more minutes, and if they are able to get second as well, maybe you might see a lot of them getting a lot of 90 minutes. So,
it's a nice bro.
Norgard, nice 1-2. I think Diamond is there. I think Eze's got to play it straight away. He's got to play it. If he can't use his left, you got to use it outside the boot. Give Max that 1v1 dangerous position there as well, but unlucky from him. Brighton with the ball still. Arsenal not necessarily pressing them, but trying to show Brighton one way. It's interesting. Let's have a look at the other scores. Not update on the scores over the other ties.
One thing I'll say is Muzz again with another assist. You talked about it. Another one where he puts in the way to pass. It was brilliant for the forward to just get a hit on it and finish. He's putting his name in the hat again, man, to start at the weekend. Calafiori, some people would say, has been our most consistent player, but when Miles has played, you can't tell me Miles has not been consistently top level. He's been absolutely brilliant again today. And today is not really a performance where he's been super inverting and we've had domination of the game in that sense, but he's been more of a traditional left back in this game, and he's still been very, very quality. Defending against one-on-one, he's been brilliant. Getting into those pockets of space high and wide, he's been also very brilliant in that. So it's been a very, very good performance from Lewis Skelly, and different from what we normally see from him too.
I think I'm happy to see him start to learn that left back role well, going on the outside as well. You already know he's naturally a midfielder, so going on the inside isn't a problem, but him adding that part to his game, crossing, overlapping, will only build well for obviously just his overall development. Obviously, ball on the edge of the box for Brighton now. Now with Belieber outside the box, takes a shot, but comfortable save for Kepa. Very, very comfortable save for Kepa. 64 minutes gone. Arsenal have been very bright the second half. Obviously, I do want us to go through. Obviously, everyone in the comments, drop a like if you haven't already. And obviously, I put a question out there. Who would you want in the quarterfinals if Arsenal do progress? Is there any team in particular you want us to play? Do you want us to have an easier time, boys?
I'll tell you who I probably won't want, because I think our Palace playing away from home now, right? I don't want to play Palace again. I honestly don't want to, just because of how rigid and how organized they are, man. I just don't want to play Palace again. Not that I fear them. I do think if we play them, I think we could beat them, obviously.
But yeah, they've definitely been one of the toughest teams we played this season in terms of the defense and being able to break down. I do think they set up very well. Glasner knows how to set that team. So, good pass from to Gomez. Oh, very close to being an own goal from Nkapie.
Yeah.
Gone to the net post of the corner for Brighton. Can't lie to you.
Just hits him.
Give me Cardiff, man. Cardiff City at home at the Emirates another time. Give me an easy one.
Yeah, comfortable.
Let me have another game where maybe in November I can put Max Diamond another start for him. Maybe a Noose gets another run out.
Of course.
You know what I mean, no, I don't fear any opposition. I just think about how can give a break to some of these guys. You know, given the fact that I think after this break, our run of games are a bit tough. You got Chelsea, North London Derby. You got Bayern Munich as well. Brentford at home, which is never tough, so never easy. Sorry, my bad. So we'll see. Calling from Brighton, obviously headed out by, I think that was a Noose at the front post. Jay says we shouldn't fear any opposition with the squad that we got. Agree, bro.
I agree
with you, Dad. I don't fear any team in the world.
Well done.
But yeah, Nkapie wins it over and does well to win the throw-in for us. Jay says, I want to win this competition. I agree with you, bro. I predicted in my predictions, my season predictions, I needed Arsenal to win the Carabao Cup. I've never seen us win the Carabao Cup in my whole tenure being an Arsenal fan. I don't think Arsenal have won it in 30 years or so. So I think Arsenal need to go through, and obviously this is a good opportunity for us to go through. I think quarterfinals next round. We went to the semi-finals last round. Wasn't good enough against Newcastle. We need to do one better. Summer says Spurs 2-0 down. So that means they just conceded straight away as the second half started. Yep, they are 2-0 down. Who got the goal for Newcastle? Let me have a look. Nick Voltemada got the second goal. So it looks like Spurs are going to be crushing out of the Carabao Cup today against Newcastle. A couple subs for Brighton. They're taking off Jorginho Rota, bringing on Minter, and they're also taking off. Well, they're bringing on Wafer, a very, very quality player in the midfield. Yeah. They took off Diego Gomez, so it'll be interesting to see who goes strike for them. Oh, they made 3 subs. Came up with Gomez as well. But Minte, very good player. Oh, Kepa does well to deal with the ball. Can we get a little counter-attack going? No. Nice, relax it. Kepa.
You have that security with David Raya there. You're so comfortable with when the ball goes into the box like that. No, I want to see Kepa kind of bring that stability to this team as well. I want to see him come and claim those crosses. So brilliant that he done that there. Well, here goes Miles. Well done, Miles. Brilliant for Miles.
Driving on the ball now in typical classical Miles way. Everyone that's tuning in on KapeHasPausa side, drop a like on the video. Let's still get this to 10 likes as well. Gunners Street as well. I'm on 6 likes currently. Good feet from Max as well. Good feet from Max. Good feet from Max. And then strong from Lewis Skelly as well to hold off Minte. Good pass from Nkapie out to Eze. Eze finds Lewis Skelly in the middle now with a bit of space and time. And he finds Norgard. He finds Eze now. Arsenal getting a bit more comfortable playing the ball through. Norgard getting pressed. But he does well to recover the ball. Max Diamond reminds you of.
Oh, cheap from Mosquera here. Cut back, finds Ayari shot blocked.
Very risky play from Mosquera. Shot blocked by Nkapie. He does well. Then dealt well by Mosquera to get in and block him. I think first mistake from Mosquera. I won't be too harsh on him. Very risky though. Very risky. I think it was unnecessary there. But I think Nkapie does well there to cover his certain about partnership. Another great piece of defending. And then Mosquera does well to recover and make that shot hard for the Brighton player to get a good finish on goal. But scared there. Arsenal making a few substitutions.
Yep.
Let's see who we're bringing on. Bringing on
Timber,
bringing on Gabriel and Saka. So Ben White coming off for Timber. Nkapie coming off for Gabriel. Let's see who comes off. Is it going to be Max that comes off for Saka? Or is there any other player that comes off? It probably will be Diamond.
Yeah, probably will be.
Enough for Saka. But I understand that young player play 70 minutes men's football. Get Saka some minutes, get him possibly a goal as well, get him confident. Saka hasn't scored the last couple of games.
Max does come off.
Round of applause for Max, 50-year-old making his debut. Another good performance from him. I love this player, man.
70 minutes. 70 minutes.
I'm trying to think. If
good to see him play 70 minutes.
Commentator, this is one for the guys in the comments as well. The commentator says, what Arsenal player in the past does Max remind you of? What would you say is the closest comparison to in terms of his play style? Like, I'm trying to think. That's a good question. I'm trying to think. Let me actually have a think. Left-footed player that has that play style.
In my time, not similar, not really. There's not been a player similar like that. Like literally his play style. I wouldn't say there's anyone too similar.
He reminds me of, like, you know, a Kleb or a Nasri in terms of his dribbling style. But ball for Saka trying to find a noose early. Yeah, there's no foul there.
See what you
say.
See what you say, Herb, and I see what you say, Nasri.
Well done, Anus. Good play.
But it will have to be a combination of players, though. It will have to be like a combination of players. I don't think it's just one.
Yeah. He has, like, because he has the pace, he still has the feet, and yeah, like, it's not just one player. But in the comments, well, who would you say Max Diamond compares to in Arsenal history? Any players would you say he reminds you of, or close enough, how he plays? That was some good work from Anus there to win the ball back.
Credit to Anus, he's still on the pitch, so the manager clearly backs him to deliver or likes what he's seeing so far to keep him on the pitch.
Yeah, he's trained a lot with the
rest. So maybe a good moment for Anus. Here he is. Oh, it's Gabriel.
Free kick from corner. Oh, no God, Gabriel the ball gets cut out by Believer, and I think that should be a corner shot by Saka. Gabriel asking the crowd to raise it. I love it. Jay says the subs indicate protect the scoreline, reinforce the back line, and Saka coming on to get the second goal. I agree, bro. Bringing on the big boys, Gabriel the leader, obviously Timber as well to provide a bit more solidity. Obviously we've seen Arsenal kind of have a couple shaky moments at the back, so there's no surprise. Mikel obviously wants to, like us, takes this competition seriously. So yeah, and then obviously bringing on Saka, potentially obviously get a goal, secure that right hand side as well. Not that Max wasn't doing his thing, but it's good. Oh, Black Lionel, I love to see that. Corner from Saka now. Captain Nama back on Saka's arm.
Ooh.
Across from Saka as he does well to shield the ball. And Ethan now. Ball blocked. Oh, that had a lot of power on that shot still, bro.
Good effort.
Jay says, obviously, Mikel wants this cup. Yeah, bro.
Don't we all? We should all want it. We should all want this cup. We're good enough to win it.
I really want us to win this trophy, man. Winning that trophy mid-season, an opportunity to win a trophy mid-season is like a once in a lifetime, such a unique thing, because I think for this group it will bode them so well to be confident to lift that Premier League trophy, especially when the title race, if they win stuff like this.
Not to go.
Corner from Saka, good ball in. Oh, what a save from Jason Still, if I'm correct. Marino, I think it was, that got that ball. With Skelly back out to Saka now. Saka does what to hold on.
Brilliant by Ethan and Saka. Saka played.
Play from Ethan.
Handball ref!
No, I think it's off his chest still. I think it's off his chest. Drop a like as you tune into this video. I'm on 6 likes. If you're coming on my side, obviously drop a like as well. If you're coming in on the Gunners Street and you haven't already, drop a like. Both get aim for 10 likes. If you haven't got there now, if you haven't, just drop a like quickly. Hope the channel help get this video out and the algorithm as well. Really helps. But yeah, very, very good save from Still. I think it was Marino jumps up very high. Very good corner from Saka. Still saves it with his feet. Someone says can't wait because we have the coolest diamond. Yeah, man. I like these guys' comments. They're very, very stylish, I would say. So the Scout Archive says Max Diamond, the left-footed Kaka. Very, very,
Kaka. I hear it. I hear Kaka.
But you're talking about worldwide. I think Diamond definitely gives me Kaka. Definitely gives me a little bit of Di Maria in there as well. I would say just on that ability to glide past. Not necessarily thinking the fastest player, but another corner from Saka now. Marino again attacking the ball, but I think it's blocked by a Brighton player and kicked up for throwing. AFC always says, why is Saka coming on for Darman? Is it worth risking Saka in this game? Let's not forget Darman is on half term from school, so that shouldn't be a problem. He said he don't need to go to bed early tonight. Nah, I think obviously, we think about AFC, always obviously, he only played 60 minutes on the weekend. Obviously, he was ill, so and it wasn't his best performance. And it's never wrong for players to play certain minutes. I don't think the intensity of this game is so crazy that Saka's gonna get injured. Obviously, I do agree. Obviously, Saka comes off and obviously has a little muscle injury. I guess it will look so bad on Mikel bringing him on, but again,
yeah, but you also don't want Max to get a muscle injury too, because he's also
there. You go. Body hasn't fully developed. He's 15, and we only have strong players on the bench, so it was only going to be a very, very dependable first team player coming on as well.
Oh, well done by Timber.
Down the right side.
Oh, my dear Saka. Oh, 2-0.
News go on. Oh, you got to think it. Saka now. Yes, that's why you put him on the AFC always.
That's why you put him on.
Hey Jay, we said it. Steph, we said it. You put him on to win the game, man.
2-0 prediction is spot on, KP. The 2-0 prediction might be spot on.
Anus, you gotta think that one like Jay-Z.
Yes, I want him to score so bad, man.
But I can't lie, he's been very bright today. Obviously, Jay, I know you said you didn't really know you wanted him to come off in the first half. But Rice, what's your thoughts on him so far? Amazing, man. Saka, come on. I think that's Saka's 4th goal of the season, if I'm correct now.
Yep.
Does very well to compose himself. Go near post and put the ball in the back of the net. AFC always says another clean sheet will be brilliant. Yeah, I agree, bro. It looks like we're on the route to that. Obviously, now bringing on some of the boys, the Montesino boys, Gabriel. That all started from Timber's amazing run.
No,
this guy's the baller, man. Best right back in the world. I'm going to say it. I think we all will say it.
He was brilliant. Okay, just want to just chip that there for him, man.
Yeah, man.
Made him want to play it, man. Oh, I want him. What? Anus is no off now. I think this Yoker is on.
Rice. Obviously, hey Jay, this is another sub that you did call. You did say he wasn't the first one, but unlucky for him. Obviously, he's been very bright. He woke up in the second half. See, a lot of players have a kind of timid first half. They don't, but he's been very, very good in this. Winning the ball back, making his runs. Good link-up play. Jay says just need Gokares to come and score the third. I agree now. We'll see if he does bring him on. Obviously, I think there is one more sub. Let's see if it is Gokares. Let's see if it is Trossard. Hopefully it's Gokares. FC always says Timber, what a run, man. Amazing player, bro. Oh, he's operating at someone like the best right back. Obviously, I don't know if you're still in the chats, the Scout archives, but just a word on Timber, man. Obviously, I don't know how much we speak about Timber, but I love that guy, man. He's just too good.
Timber has been absolutely brilliant. He's been one of our best players this season, bro. He's been absolutely brilliant this season.
Pound for pound, he's been player of the season, obviously, alongside with Gabriel and Calafiori out there as well. Like, it's been amazing. And Zubimendi, I'll give them a big shout out. Those 4 have been of a high level this season. Yeah, Jay said unlucky for Hyman and News. Look at him. He was first number 71. Now he knows his name. That means he's doing something for you, Jay. Because you're putting him 71. Now you got his name. So at least the next time you're gonna know to put him. At least I wish he got a goal. That would have been a nice, especially if he was always planning to come off. That would have been a nice way. But Saka getting goal is important. But that's 4 goals for Saka now. Obviously, I'm pretty sure you like me, Jay, want him to get. You like me, Steph, want him to get that 40 GA this season.
Yeah.
So obviously he's on that way. Obviously, hopefully he can get a bit more assists.
And we talked about player of the season, bro. I mean, first 4 goals. That's the second highest top scorer. Hasn't really got much assists yet, but even when he's played, he's often been brilliant. Whether that's from the start or off the bench. Not really had. I mean, he had probably one bad game. That's the illness game against Palace. But against Fulham, he was absolutely brilliant. And the game of when he got injured, he was absolutely brilliant up until the injury. So I think it's not even a sneaky shout, but Saka also deserves a mention, definitely to be named in our player of the season show so far, for sure.
Yeah. Saka's been one of our best attacker, in my opinion. Best performance attacker. Obviously, shout out to Mac. Oh, well done for Marino. Shout out to Madueke as well when he was playing. Obviously, he was very, very lively. Yeah, Jay definitely know his name now. The Scout Archive, Tim says, outstanding player, man. I think he's talking about Timber there when I asked him.
Yeah.
The guy, like, just another word on Timber, man. Like, I think because when I was pretty sure that you as well. When we did sign him and I was looking at his play, obviously he is unlucky to get that ACL injury first season. I did see that ability, that run that he done there is something that Timber had done for Ajax many a time. His ability to carry the ball. We've seen him on the weekend, carry off 2-3 man easily. Oh, great pass for Marino. Oh, great pass. Give him. Oh, you got to do it earlier, Rice. Oh, come on. That's a 1v1. Jay says, just needs that one chance, hoping he gets more opportunities. Yeah, man. That's why I want us to get potentially, you know, Cardiff in the cup in the next round at home. So that would be another game that Mikel will probably want to rotate, or maybe a Brentford or a non-top 4, top 6 Premier League team in the next round. AFC always said we should not fear anybody in this competition. They should fear us. Trust me, man. Fear the beast. Fear the Arsenal. Of course. And obviously, if FC, I give over to you. I don't fear anyone. When I'm talking about Cardiff, it's just specifically so I can see maybe an 11-man rotation again, because that's a luxury to do in the season, isn't it? And to get another clean sheet, if we do get a clean sheet again, boy. Sorry, I didn't even change the scoreline. That's my bad. Do that now.
At the top of the game, we talked about it when the lineup came out. We talked about how this is why we want to see an 11-man change. We want to see guys come in and take their opportunity. And I'm very impressed, bro. Very, very impressed with man. Everyone has performed. Everyone has performed. So guys have been stepped in. We have Miles Lewis-Skelly, who's been brilliant. Norgard, I thought, was a bit shaky, but he's kind of settled in the game second half. I thought, Delman has been obviously brilliant. I would love him to have taken that chance.
Even that weight of pass from Timber, man. Sorry that I told you that weight of pass to show the replay.
Nah, that weight of pass is brilliant from Timber. It was brilliant. It was so brilliant. How much I feel about Timber, man. But even then, the Moreno weight of pass for the back heel to Miles.
For the back heel, man. These are quality moments.
That first goal was absolutely. So we saw some good football, and we said it going into halftime. The first half wasn't the best, but second half were normally a better team. And I know once the boys win in second half, they would have probably came out better and stepped up the performance. So happy that certain guys are taking their opportunities this game, because it was a big game for some of these guys, especially when you have a team that's playing well. Guys are really going to start to stamp their authority in places. So it was a big ask for guys to come in from the cold and get something from this game. Look at yourself.
Shout out our boy right here, Els. Just came to say good win, man. Shout out boy Els. Obviously, big Man United fan as well. Go subscribe to his channel if you don't know about him. Some amazing content as well. Obviously, reviewing the United games, analyzing them as well. So drop a subscribe. Shout out to our boy Els as well. Love the logo as well, bro. The new logo is looking clean. Can't lie to you.
The logo is clean.
We got the man there. Jay says he agrees with the ideology. I think he's talking about when I said getting a Cardiff, allowing ourselves to rotate and get some of these guys into the team. Obviously, give some guys opportunity. AFC always makes a good point. What is this now? 11 clean sheets in 14.
14.
Big reputation.
Maybe 10 and 14, because I think we conceded against Newcastle, Liverpool, City. Liverpool, City.
And
one? Liverpool. Newcastle, Liverpool, City. Am I forgetting the teams?
No, that's 3 games.
Those are 3 games. So yeah, 11 and 14. 11 and 14.
You have to realize we had a big rotation as well in this game, innit? Obviously, drop a like as you tune in as well, Els, on any of the streams as well. We appreciate it. Obviously, last sub is gonna be Trossard for Eze. So it will be interesting. Obviously, give Eze that rest. Obviously, this start of the week can play 90 minutes, played in this lineup as well. So that is probably a good sub. And I guess Gokeres gets the night off, gets to relax. Hopefully, you see a fresh Gokeres against Burnley. That's where you want your striker to pounce on that lower position. So hopefully, you can. I can't lie, like getting a clean sheet in this game will be big, because this is a fully rotated squad. Brighton, our Premier League team, they did play some quality players. Obviously, no Welbeck, of course, even though he is on now. If you can end that clean sheet as well and have another clean sheet, I think that'll be 5 in a row, 5 wins in a row, going through the competition, and you just have that reputation of you looking like you're impenetrable. Pause. We're looking like an impenetrable team, so that's what I'm saying. El says, I swear your defense needs to be studied, because no matter who you play, just don't concede, bro. Hey, bro, defense wins you titles. We've been laughing at us saying that, and all that stuff, but look at us now. What surprised me even more, bro? I said it already. When Gabriel comes out the team, he looks like Nkapia replaces exactly that profile, exactly that aggression, that tough tackling, that talking in the back, that communication. Nkapia embodies that. The calmness, the shrewdness, the on-the-ball presence. When Saliba's not in the team, Mosquera gives you that. It's crazy how you're not missing really anything whenever someone steps out the team. That's the biggest credit I have to give to these guys, because it's not easy coming in for a defense like that. We talked about it. When you have Gabriel, Saliba, Timber, and Calafiori, who's been playing brilliantly, you could throw Miles Lewis-Skelly also his name in there as well.
when your opportunity steps up in a game like this, you haven't played with certain guys around you. That's Nketiah's first start, and that's also Mosquera's first time playing with Nketiah together as a pairing. That's a brilliant performance for them. It's not easy playing against Brighton, who were looking to take the game to us. So, man, credit to the boys, man. It's been brilliant. It's been brilliant. Let's just see it out, get a clean sheet, and go through to the next round.
And one thing I'm realizing about us this season, we've definitely raised our performances every second half. I think we've been quality enough for us to raise that level in terms of how we are. Mikel's definitely getting that halftime team talks correct. Obviously, shout out Pressure, my sis in the chat.
Big up.
She just got back from Dubai today, so hope you enjoy the holidays.
Oh, wow.
London. I hope you're enjoying the game. Obviously, good game to come back. Oh, risky pass from Gabriel out now to Gomez, but dealt with by Norgard. Done well to recover it. AFC always says, I feel like Mike Tyson before he fought Lennox Lewis. My defense is impenetrable. My tech ferocious. I want to eat your heart. I'm coming for you. Sign the contract, big boy. Everyone knows you know about Mike Tyson. You know about the Colts, man. Oh my day. Shout out AFC always. Don't kill me.
Shout out.
Guy, man. That's Arsenal right now, man. Hey, no one can touch us, man. No one can touch us. And when, especially where your ops are losing, let me see Liverpool are still losing. Man. Let me check in the score lines. Let me get a little score update for everyone. As you know, around the leagues. Liverpool even got a red card. Whoa, let me see who got that.
Wow.
Still 2-0 to Liverpool. I mean, to Palace. Let's see who got that red card for Liverpool. Damn. It's dark over them sides, man. Dark. Defo, I think it was a sub as well. You got red carded. A player called Amara Nallo. It looks like he's a young player. Midfielder, got a red card. So, yes. Looking like Liverpool are going to be getting crashed out of the Carabao Cup. The finalists from last year, the Premier League champions. It's not looking good, bruv.
It's not looking good, bruv. When that happens, that can happen to you.
Man City winning 2-1 now. They pulled it back. They're winning the lead. Marmoush the second goal.
Wow.
Currently free. Wait, hold on. It's 3-2 to Chelsea. Chelsea have got 2 red cards. Red card FC, everyone.
Yo, when's the last time they haven't had a red card?
It was on a weekend against Sunderland that they didn't get a red card. That was the first time. But red card FC, I think. Who got a red card? Chelsea times 2. Liam Delap got 2 yellows. Let me see who else got a red card. What's going on over there? Is it 2 yellows? Is it 2 reds?
2 reds is a madness.
Sorry, my bad. They're saying times 2 on my thing. Maybe just 1 red, but even if it's just 1 red, they got another red. Yeah, there's just 1 red. Sofa scores bagging out.
So yellows that shows that, right?
But it will be interesting to see. That's probably a bit shaky game for Chelsea now to end. It's a corner, ref. Oh, come on, man. Manieri was volley outside the box, but it was could affect it, but it goes out wide. I think Manieri's been very positive today.
Yeah.
Appreciate everyone in the chat. If you're jumping in, drop a like on the video, please. Let's get ourselves to 10 likes before we end. Drop a subscribe if you're new. Patrick says, why do I feel like Arteta teams purposely wait till halftime to apply pressure? I think it's just the game management of Arsenal. Like, we don't want to fully exert the energy, so we can't, potentially, come in second half. I remember that 22-23 season, everyone, when we used to come out guns blazing. But you remember then we will struggle to game manage. Our energy used to go. And I think as well, you have to remember it's a long season. You don't want to burn so much energy at the beginning of the season. When it comes to that title race, the playoff time, and you don't have enough energy. I think Saka spoke about it in that interview to Sky Sports today that, we've, tired out a lot, towards the end of the season, obviously in terms of injuries and also just, fatigue as well. So be good. FC always says Slot might actually get sacked before Arteta. If that happens, boy, oh boy. And let's remind everyone again, they got Villa at home, Real Madrid, and Man City before the break. Hey, because if they lose those 3 games, the way I'm seeing Liverpool fans already turning on him, they've already given up on the title. Like, boy, oh boy. We've seen
the Carabao Cup.
Oh, great touch from Saka. From a kick from Kepa. Good play, give Saka now, Norgard. Oh, you didn't even look, bro, when you played. But, Brother says, do I think it's a tactic? I think I'll give you that one. Do you think it's a tactic that Mikel maybe slows down? I think it is more of a game plan that we...
I mean, also too today. I mean, if you're talking about specifically today, I feel like today was just a mixture of guys not knowing each other and getting used to playing with each other and getting used to I mean, there's some guys' first starts all season, especially for Arsenal. You having KAPE, even though he's experienced players, it's still his first start. Dolman and Anus's first start. Waneri, probably I think Waneri's first start is what is it? Waneri's other than the other Carabao Cup game?
Yeah, second start of the season. Yeah.
Second start of the season. So
first game in a long time because he hasn't played in a long time.
Yeah, first game in a long time. Guys have been rusty. So I think what it was maybe a little bit of nerves, maybe a bit of proving yourself. And then once they got into halftime, once they got to sit down, talk to the manager, understand what's going on and break down what's going on. I think we saw the impetus that came out. Max Dummel was brilliant today, man. Like, we're soon in the man of the match territory. Where we start to ask about that. But I think Max Dummel came out second half was brilliant. That kind of really kicked off the team second half. And I think that's where we saw us really take the game to Brighton and ultimately get the 2 goals. Scored 2 brilliant goals, I must say, and ultimately created some brilliant chances in the second half.
There you go. Vilas Does in the chat. Shout out to my cousin in the chat. She says, "Hey chat,
Big up.
Yo chat, drop a like as well. You tune in, appreciate. Hey man, Steph, I
predicted likes both sides.
Right. Predicted this game right. I knew it was gonna be a 2-0, man.
Prediction has pausa. You got to change your name too.
PP. Let me go, but that's Precious' initials. She said, but the Liverpool boss is confirmed they won't sack him though. Yeah, similar to that, Amrin. I don't think they will sack him. They shouldn't sack him. It's like if Arteta next season, if Arsenal in the league has a bad start, would you want to sack him? I wouldn't want to, but he needs to fix it fast because a lot of the choices he's making, he's not getting anything right, and the players are probably losing confidence. The fans definitely don't have any confidence. Lewis Skelly, Edge and Minte, and just looking at him with that. I like Lewis Skelly, man. He has that dog in him.
How could you not? How could you not? That's why Gabriel likes playing with him, because you know you have a guy who's gonna come in and give you the same shit hoser you're gonna give to guys, man. So you're gonna have someone that's always gonna back your chest. You love those. You love playing next to guys like that. You always love playing next to guys.
Everybody read our mind, man. She read my mind. That's how you know we're family. He said obviously she loves watching Lewis Skelly. He's a star, man. He's physical, man. I love physical players, man. Like impose that will. Another 2-0 win. Obviously, we are in that territory. Steph, obviously, everyone in the chat as well. Who's been the man of the match today? Obviously, I'll throw it over to you, Steph, before I get to mine. And everyone in the chat, drop your man of the match of the game. We'll discuss it as well. Steph, who's been your man of the match?
It's a difficult one. Ultimately, I think I'll probably settle on either 2 players as an option. I have to give Waneri a shout. One, he's played the full 90. He got his goal. Oh, hit the post there by Trossard. He's played the full 90. He ultimately got the goal. But before that, he was really starting to really take the game by the scruff of the neck, especially second half. Him and Max. I say him and Max would be the 2 players I would have to say really deserve man of the match shouts. But yeah, man, I'll give it to Ethan Waneri, man. Gets the opening goal, really opens this deadlock, and I like that he got the goal specifically. Not only that, he needed minutes and he needed something for his confidence. But I wanted the team that was rotated in today to get a goal before we brought on the likes of Timber, before we brought on the likes of Saka to ultimately ice the game, because the team wasn't playing bad first half. The team just needed to move the ball and change a little bit of things.
A bit more intent, a bit more urgency. Yeah, I do agree. I think obviously I agree with you. I think I'm gonna give it to Ethan. I think he's been positive today. Obviously got his goal, took his goal well, had a couple of shots as well that were closer to going in. I think he looked very mature in the middle, drifting around the pitch, getting on the ball, spraying it out wide. Also his work rate looks good. He looks physical. In terms of him working back as well. So I think that was a worry about when he wasn't playing in the middle last season. I think it was just the physical nature, and that's overall he's been good. Obviously a lot of honourable shout outs. Obviously I want to give a big shout out. The one that people won't really talk about, a player that me and Steph do glorify a lot. Obviously, Marino, I think he's been class today. I think his overall passing, one of the senior players in the middle. His passing has been crisp. His pause has been amazing. Obviously, that back heel for the first goal was class as well.
Outrageous skill.
Like the Scout Archive says, like Tim says, he says Mascara as well. A big shout out to Mascara. He has a big shout out for man of the match. Obviously, he's played 90 minutes, been quality. Apart from that one mistake that he made in the second half, I think his recovery defending, his 1v1 defending, his passing, everything has been clean. Recovery pace, his experience, and so I think there's been a lot of good performance. As you said, Max Darman, big shout out to him, 15 years old, was very, very positive. I think in KAPE as well, on his debut, was very, very positive as well for me. I liked what I saw, aggressive, very good defending, very composed on the ball. Lewis Skelly, another great performance for him, similar to last week. AFC always says Palace 3-0 up. Oh, damn. It's dark. You got that. You got that goal for Chelsea. For Palace, my bad. Let me have a look. Jeremy Pino got the goal to make it 3-0. More comments just here. AFC always says Liverpool fans are definitely. He says they're definitely
walking alone.
Spain still. They will always walk alone. Always walk alone. Jay says Wanyeri man of the match.
Yeah.
Called it as well, saying that he should come on and get the goal. Wanted to get that goal, and obviously I'm happy he did. I think he's been positive. Hopefully this gives him a claim to start maybe one of those games against Sunderland or Burnley.
I hope so.
But yeah, even on the ball now,
so.
right?
Because you know one thing I would say, I do like Eze in the 10. I do like Eze in the 10, but I do like the fact that Eze gets a lot of space out on the left. He gets his ability to stand up his man and really create chances from the left and really gives us some dynamism off the left. I know Trossard and Martinelli have been doing their thing there so far this season. But if we do see Wanyeri gets a shout, maybe you pull Eze out the team to the rest. He's played a lot of minutes today. But again, I would not mind seeing Wanyeri from the start, definitely in some of these games coming up, especially against Burnley or Sunderland, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree,
definitely
man.
Been brilliant. They're balling. Oh, nice.
Game almost done now. Corner from Arsenal. Good corner from Rice. Dealt with by
Wi-Fi.
And that's full time at the Emirates. Arsenal are through to the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. I appreciate this performance. I think quality. Another Mikel's got it right. Fully rotated the squad. Got to rest on, we didn't see no Calafiori today. Didn't see no Gokares. Obviously, David Raya got to rest. Obviously, there's a couple minutes for some of the first team players as well.
Yeah.
AFC always says Glasgow got slots number, Community Shield, Prem and Carabao Cup, beaten 3 times in 2 months.
Season.
It's crazy.
In 2 months, not even in the season, in 2 months.
And another thing, and you have to credit this Palace team. This is the same Palace team that made it difficult for Arsenal. Arsenal done well to nullify them, give them nothing. And you saw the respect that Palace gave Arsenal. Obviously, I know Liverpool played a very, very rotated side. So I'm not going to say that Palace would have respected them, and this is why when I read out the lineups earlier, I was kind of confident that Palace could have gone to the game. I'm like, they're playing a lot of the first team players. Liverpool are playing very, very rotated guys. Not saying that that doesn't mean that they wouldn't have confidence, but the vibe of the club isn't there. But moving back to Arsenal, very, very good performance, very, very professional performance, quality performance from everyone. I'm happy in a new Scottish debut, and so with Darman. Mikel got it right again. Rotation, goal for Saka, no new injuries. That as it looks like as well, minutes in everyone's legs. And we're through to the quarterfinal. Obviously, it will be very interesting to see who we get in that quarterfinal. But I'm happy. Steph, what's your thoughts, man, as the game's ended?
Yeah, man. First of all, happy to get a clean sheet again. I know that's going to breed confidence into those guys that came into their fully rotated defense. And now that's another 11 clean sheets in 14. I think we had a stat come in saying that's absolutely crazy. That's absolutely when you think about having guys stepping in there for their first starts this season, some guys really stepping in and really performing to the top level. And we talked about what we saw from Nkapia and Mosquera. We gave them a big shout out. White done his thing. He really started to find back his confidence. Good to see him back in the team. Lewis Skelly, another brilliant performance again. And yeah, man, just happy to go through to the next round. We'll see who we get in a couple of minutes. But yeah, man, ultimately the first thing, you have to be happy to go through. Happy that some of the lads got the performance. Mats Doman came in, performed well, 15 years old, done well. Anus should have gotten his goal, man. I'm gutted for him. Should have just dinked him. I should have just had the dink. Would have been a nice, wonderful
That's where the
goal
experience for him has to come through.
But again, that comes with experience, man. But happy for the boys, man. Happy for every single person that made their debut tonight. Every single person that started their first couple of games today. And ultimately, up the Arsenal, man. Great to get the win. Great to get the win, man.
I'm about to count something, but yeah, man, we're on a terrific run right now. Obviously, we come with these comments before I go. But AFC always says Slot getting sacked like Big Ange did at Forest. Man said, as soon as you leave the pitch, man, hey, go pack your stuff and go home, man. They ain't trying to see you come back anymore. But hey, they might as well go call Klopp and say, hey, come out of retirement and just sort us out, man, because they ain't looking good, bruv. But they're not going to do that. See, Jay said, obviously, Trossard came close to making it free. I agree. Jay says he's happy with the clean sheet, happy with the win. Let's keep this run going, man. And that's what that was the point I was going to get to. Let's keep this run going. I think that's now, if I do the count, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wins in a row now in all competitions. 5 wins, 5 clean sheets in a row. Obviously, I think, Steph, remember when we did our in the international break, we talked about the next 7 games, what do you want? Now, that's 4 out of 7 now, if I'm correct, wins. And we've got 3 more games. Obviously, Burnley, Slavia Prague, and Sunderland. I put the pressure on the team. They're answering to the call, and they're doing it even better by getting clean sheets again. Obviously, I'm loving what I see at Arsenal right now. We're looking like the best team in the country. We're performing like the best team in the country, rotating the team, and everything's flowing. Like, we're completely the opposite end to Liverpool. Everything is for us just flowing well, wins, clean sheets, everyone's scoring, everything going well. They're just having everything. They also rotated their squad, and they couldn't even handle, Premier League opposition in Palace, who were playing their first team. So it's crazy. Another comment from TJ. He said, unsuccessful. Hate watch. Exactly. Hey, bro, every single time we love having you here. You know the knowledge you have. Please go subscribe to his channel as well. Makes quality videos, scouting players. Very knowledgeable guy. Someone that I get a lot of my knowledge from as well. I will give him that. So please go subscribe to that channel if you guys love to know about players. AFC always says consistency is key. That's all it is about, man. And consistently coming in that. I'm telling you, the players are going to own that clean sheet nature to want to continue getting these clean sheets. Like Mikel's going to want it, and it makes them, it mentally kills teams when they're facing Arsenal. They're like, fam, as you say, you saw Els coming into the chat and saying, I can't like your defense is fake, man. People like these are what players think, what strikers and attackers and coaches are thinking when they're facing Arsenal. It's crazy. The realist said, what did I say? 2-0 to the Arsenal. You got it right, bro. You did put in that prediction at the beginning of the game. You did say it.
Did also call Waneri goal scorer too.
Yeah, he
so
said Waneri, Marino, so I agree with you. Obviously, FC always says Kepa was solid. Yeah, he was solid. Two games from him. I want to give a good word on Kepa as well. Made the saves.
He made some good saves to keep us in it at 0-0.
And it was clean saves. It wasn't like parrying into danger. He parried it away from goal. When he catch stuff, he did. His distribution was clean, and I felt safe again. Same thing with Mascara. Same thing with KAPE. These players make me feel safe, and this is what depth's about. Longer days where you're bringing in Rob Holding and you're bringing in Thomas Partey right back where you have no depth, or you have Aaron Ramsdale looking shaky, or last year who have Neto. I don't know about you, man. Obviously, when I saw Girona away last year, when Neto dived outside his box, I said, "No, what's going on here, bro?" I don't know if anyone remembers that nonsense that he was doing.
Yo, that was a madness, bro. Was a madness.
No, my goodness,
bro,
man.
I'm telling you, bro.
He always says we're the clean sheet machine, bro. We are the clean sheet machine. We are continue to get, and obviously we have 3 games where I could argue, I expect, and I would hope we can get obviously 2 clean sheets. I mean 3 clean sheets, my bad. And obviously that'll be a Prague next week. Can be another opportunity where I think we can make a couple of few rotations. I'm not saying that obviously they're the easiest opposition, but that is desirable position. I think we can make you can see Ethan in there, Miles, maybe in KAPE, Mascara, maybe a Kepa in goal. Maybe you see obviously Max, maybe some minutes. It will be interesting to see, but obviously I'm just happy. Obviously,
I do want to ask you that, KP, before we go. Do you think anyone from this team that started today was a fully rotated team? Do you think they start at the weekend, or do you think they earn the place to start at the weekend?
Obviously, Mascara probably will come in because Saliba is injured, and I don't know if he's for that game.
Yeah.
He's been clean. He's definitely earned a potential start. I think Lewis Kelly again has put his name in the hat. Obviously, not that Calafri's doing anything bad, but I think he is pushing closer and giving Mikel that scratch to say, do you go maybe put him in there? I think Ethan as well put his name in the hat, definitely in that middle space. Obviously got his goal, played very well. Obviously be interested to see if Mikel does want to rotate anything there in the weekend or give him another start. But either way, give him some more minutes. How about you? Do you think anyone else take the claim today? Marino as well, sorry. I think Marino has been good. Obviously, right? Playing.
Same thing. I was really about Miles Lewis Skelly. I'm very, very interested to see. I'm very interested to see what Mikel does at the weekend. I thought left back today, he was very, very brilliant. He played a natural left back. Normally he likes to invert, really take on that space as an extra midfielder in there for us. Today he was more of a natural left back. I thought he did that job brilliantly. He held the width well. Minta, when he came on, we know the threat he could bring. He's powerful, he's strong, held them off well. And even to start the game early, he was very, very good. Got the assist. Linked up to score the first goal, which was a brilliant and wonderful goal. Again, 2 assists and 2 starts he's had. So again, he definitely deserves a show. AFC always says Christian Norgard was woeful. I wouldn't say woeful, but I do have to agree he didn't cover himself in too much glory to earn a start. Gave away the ball cheaply, especially at moments in the game. I won't call him woeful, but I do agree he did give away the ball cheaply.
I understand what he's saying though. Like I think a couple of times he did lose the ball, but a couple of times he was good as well. Obviously, it was a mixed performance. It wasn't the best of performances from him.
Yeah,
probably one that you probably want to improve on. But I think when you're not playing that many minutes, it's hard for you to kind of get that rhythm. And
maybe Ethan as well. Maybe Ethan as well might deserve a show, depending on what you do with Eza. If you liked him playing on the left, if you want to get him more involved in the game, because Burnley might try to low block it. Maybe you play Ethan in there. Maybe you play both Ethan and Eza, and just don't play the double.
Maybe you go a bit more of attacking midfield. I don't
maybe
mind that shout.
Maybe both
attacking midfielders.
Well.
Especially if you know that Zubamendi won't play in Champions League. Maybe you play Rice 6, kind of. No, sorry. You play Zubamendi and you kind of maybe give Rice some rest, knowing that maybe Rice is probably going to be playing in the 6 against Slavia Prague, or maybe Norgard. Obviously, AFC always, as he says, 11 games unbeaten. Obviously, you haven't lost a game since the Liverpool game at home. So not at home at Anfield, and obviously that draw against City, but we've been confident. Obviously, 8 wins in a row, as I said. I believe, or it might be even 9, if I'm correct. And it's very positive around the Arsenal side, man. Everything's going well. We're progressing through to the quarterfinal now. We'll see who we do get in the quarterfinal draw that comes out obviously at 10:30. Still a bit away. Just the last few before we go. AFC always says that Darman deserves to be on the bench. Yeah, I do agree. I think he does deserve to be on the bench on the weekend as well. I don't think he was on the bench this weekend, so maybe he does come in. Or maybe it's a Liba's spot in terms of in the squad. And obviously Martinelli is out as well, so maybe he probably will be on the bench.
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully he gets some minutes, because again today I thought he played against Brighton. That's a Premier League opposition. We're playing Burnley, who they've had a pretty decent start to the season. They're not down in the relegation zone or whatever, but I definitely think you could find minutes for Maatsen there, especially if we have the game comfortable. If we're in a comfortable position in that game and you have some 20 minutes or so to play, Mats Doman definitely has played well enough today, especially second half, to deserve minutes. He should have been a penalty earlier for me. Came out second half, had some good flicks, good tricks, beat his man a few times, great feet. Mats Doman really just lights up the stage. Every time you see him play, man, lights up the stage. It's incredible. You love having those players in your team. You love having those players in your team.
Yeah, like they excite him, Ethan, like these new young players excite and want to take on the men, have that quality. Max obviously constantly skinning that fullback, on toast. Obviously a penalty that should have been a penalty but wasn't given, but either way, a good performance from him. Obviously wants him to score, but early doors he will have many moments for him to score and play well. AFC always says, just think if Arteta didn't play 3 fridges in the midfield against Liverpool, it would be invincible. It's so funny, you said this before. Obviously this fridge, Mendy's not a fridge, man, but I don't know what everybody
I don't know call it fridges, man.
3 like solid, more non-attacking type midfielders. I do agree, like in hindsight now, and I've argued it many a time, I do wish we obviously, seeing how Liverpool are looking this season, I do wish we, try to put our foot on our necks, take the game to them. Obviously, I think Mikel showed a lot of respect, knowing how the games have been at Anfield, and obviously we haven't actually won at Anfield since Mikel played in that game, all those years ago when Diaby and Carzola Podolski was playing. So I understand his reservation. I think since the City game, Mikel's kind of noticed that Arsenal look levels, we look quality, other teams around us don't look the same. Everyone's respecting us, in terms of the low blocks and everything. So I think he's reflecting in terms of the lineups, in terms of the rotations, in terms of the subs. He's been getting almost everything right, in my opinion, since that City game. I don't know what you think about that, Seth, as well. I think I
agree. And even the City lineup was questionable. Even the City lineup was questionable because he did go. Yeah,
since the City game, I think he's been since the City game, I think he's been positive with his lineups. Obviously, Newcastle away, put Eze in the 10 straight away. He started the Odegaard and Eze lineup against Forest. Was it Forest? I think.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's had some moments, so it's interesting to see. Obviously, shout out the catch up, Big Man up. Obviously, appreciate you man tune into the stream. Everyone go subscribe to the channel, Big Arsenal channel as well.
Big up.
Obviously, go shout them out. Obviously, hopefully. We can get Steph on the catch up as well on Sunday. Obviously, we'll be lively, but we'll see. We can talk about that later.
I'll be there.
Everyone in the chat, go subscribe to their channel. Obviously, last few before we go, FC always says Liverpool are there for the taking. We could only be the only team. We could be the only team this season to not score a goal against Liverpool. Yeah, you're right. Obviously, well, up until when we do face them, obviously at the Emirates, which I've always said we have some smoke for them when they come back to the Emirates, because we need to get some get back for them getting that 3 points. And obviously a magical way from Szoboszlai, but they don't deserve it. But obviously it's easier said than done. Could have started attacking lineup and still lost or not lost, but I do agree, obviously, nevertheless. Hopefully when we do play them, we do, put our foots in the net, go a bit more positive, and try, kill the game with a lot of goals. But yeah, man, Steph, obviously we will probably tune back in for a little match reaction, and obviously react to the draw as well. So still do keep your eyes peeled. Probably will be a live as well, a little quick one. But we appreciate everyone tuning into the live, both from Gunners Street and KapeHasPausa. We appreciate this another successful one, both in terms of the watch along and the results. It seems this season every time I've done a watch along, Arsenal winning, so maybe there's a good luck charm there. But obviously, hopefully we continue it. Another clean sheet. Appreciate everyone in the chat. Appreciate AFC always. Appreciate the catch up. Appreciate the realist. Appreciate TJ the scout always. Appreciate Precious. Appreciate Jay. Appreciate
big up everybody. Big up everybody on everybody's side. Even if you've tuned in and you've missed it, you've not commented, big up everybody. Big up everybody that's showing some love. Big up anybody that's left a comment.
Yeah, and obviously keep your eyes peeled for the match reaction and the draw reaction as well. It'll be quite a quick video as well. Don't worry. Just kind of talking about the game and just obviously looking at the draw and seeing who we get. FC, and we'll end it like there with AFC always. Come on, you Gunners. Another clean sheet, boys. 4 out of 7 for me. Let's get another win against Burnley on Saturday, man. And we move.
Come on, boys.
See you guys in the next video. Appreciate all the love. Jay as well. Come on, you effing Gunners. You already know, man.
Come on, boys.
Gunners, all the love and support. Catch you guys in the next watch along. We'll be doing one on Saturday for the Burnley game. Obviously, we'll see if Steph obviously has time to tune in as well. So appreciate the love. We're getting on these live. Appreciate and everything. Subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a like if you haven't already as well, whatever side you're in. And we'll catch you guys in the next ones. In your boys, Cape. It's been Gunners Street. Peace, people.
Peace.